KCHE 92.1 and soon to be with, are we on Fuller Digital Solutions? We are on Fuller Digital Solutions. Today's one of those days where we feel like we're running a track meet because there's been a bunch of hurdles in front of us, but I tell you what, we've got a top-notch crew here, folks. We're glad to be able to bring you this ball game here. We got the Cherokee Braves here, non-conference action on the road at the Ridgeview Raptors. These two girls teams are pretty good. Ridgeview Raptors girls are 3-0. The Cherokee Braves girls are 3-1. The starters, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a timeout, and we'll be back here in a minute after we have the national anthem. You're tuned in to Classic Hits KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
I'm Braden Carver, one of the $500 KCHE Sportscasters Club Scholarship winners. Thank you to all the businesses who make this possible each year, including
the Kiva Boutique in Cherokee, where you can find fashions for work or play in just your size. Sanford's Museum and Planetarium. Good luck to our Cherokee Braves.
ClassicGiantMonsterMovies.com, home of your favorite Classic Giant movies. Good luck to the Cherokee Braves.
I'm Braden Carver, one of the $500 KCHE Sportscasters Club Scholarship winners.
When it comes to general building needs, customer satisfaction is their number one goal at Benson Construction in Cherokee. Serving the area for over 15 years, contact licensed general contractor Brian Benson at Benson Construction, Highway 3 west of Cherokee.
Greenwood Schubert Funeral Home of Cherokee and Marcus, family operated since 1953.
KCHE FM 92.1, Keith Crane here, and we are alongside Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks for joining us here. We'll tell you a little bit about tonight's starters for the Cherokee Braves. It'll be the same five starters they've been with this season. It's going to be senior Molly Pitts, senior Anna Paulsrud, senior Lexi Pingles, junior Kenna Mongan. Then it will be senior Abby Vandeloon. On the other side, the Ridgeview Raptors will start with a sophomore, Shea Duttler. She can shoot the three ball pretty good. Madison Stowater, another sophomore. Rowan Jensen, a sophomore. Katie Pinkinky, a senior. And Emma Voss is also a senior for this Ridgeview Raptors squad here. And John O'Connor joining us here. And John, we know this Ridgeview Raptor team, they can get up and down the floor, play physical. They were a young team last year, but off to a good start this year.
That's right. I think they have three sophomores in the starting lineup and off to a good start this year.
All right, it's going to be Jensen and Vandeloon for the tip, controlled by the Braves. Here's Pingle. Works at left side. Kenna Mongan, baseline three, off the front iron, no good. And long rebound out towards midcourt. It's Anna Paulsrud that picks it up. Molly Pitts with the ball, controlling it on the right side baseline. Now they go to Paulsrud. Now they kick it back out to Pitts. Now Vandeloon just inside the free throw line. Mid-range jumper right side baseline from Anna Paulsrud is no good. Offensive rebound to Molly Pitts. Gets it to Paulsrud in the right wing. Works it to Pitts straight away. Little ball fake goes to Kenna Mongan. She'll try a three from the right side this time. No good. And the Braves grab another offensive rebound. And Molly Pitts, I think, no, it was tipped. It was tipped. It will not be over and back. So here is Mongan back across midcourt. Kenna works it left side to Pingle. Lexi trying to find a runner on the baseline. Works at right side Pitts. They go to Vandeloon at the right elbow. Drives down the lane. And I think she took an extra step. John, you can almost tell it seems like the Cherokee Braves haven't played in about, is it 9 days now?
I don't know. But they got four cracks at it. They got three offensive rebounds.
Just trying to pad those offensive rebound stats. So here come the Raptors breaking the press. Here's Voss. Gets it across midcourt. And she traveled. Emma Voss is a senior this year for the Ridgeview, a senior for the Raptors, averaging 16 points per game, along with a sophomore, Madison Stowater, averaging 16 points per game. So we're tied 0-0, just under 7 to go. Here's Molly Pitts in the right wing. She had a fantastic game was it Thursday or Friday?
Thursday.
Last Thursday against...
a week ago Thursday, right.
Now here's Vandeloon on the low block. Underneath, shot was no good. Rebound hauled in by Voss. Hands it off to Stowater. Stowater works it with the right hand against Mongan. Now goes to Duttler. Duttler works around the screen from Stowater. Now they go to Voss in the left wing, trying to go to the baseline. Voss has it poked loose. Here's Kenna Mongan. And she's going to step through, changes direction, goes off the backboard. Nice move by Kenna Mongan. Wasn't sure if she was going to take it the whole way. She was kind of 1-on-2, but did a nice job of switching directions and avoiding contact. And here's Lexi Pingle going to pick up a foul. But, yeah, we were talking about Molly Pitts. I think she had 25 points against Galen Catholic last Thursday.
And as Coach Brandon Slaughter said, very efficient, too.
Yes, shoots the ball very well. All right, here's Stillwater, going to work it over to the right side. That is Jensen. And we have an offensive foul.
No, I think she just dribbled it out.
Dribbled it out of bounds. All right, here's Kennemongan. Braves lead 2-0, 6:02 to go, and ball just poked away. Raptors come up with it. Here's Jensen in the left wing. Spins, steps back, three-pointer, too hard. Tall rebound, hauled in by Pinkinky, and I think maybe Abby Vanderloon may be the guilty party here with the foul.
I think she grabbed the wrist.
So it's 2-0. Cherokee Braves do lead here. 5:51 to go. Nice gym they have here in Holstein, just to the north of the Rosemary Clausen Performing Arts Center. Raptors inbound it to Voss in the left wing. Hands it off to Jensen and went to Stillwater. Stillwater was trying to find Pinkinky, and the ball was thrown away. Coming off the bench here will be Addison Schmidt for the Raptors. Harper Benson will come in, and Addie Piggott will come in for the Cherokee Braves.
Addison Schmidt. Feels like it's softball season.
I think it is. I'm not sure if she's playing this next year. I think I remember. I could be wrong. Hopefully I am, because she's a very good softball pitcher. All right, now here's Piggott. Addie drives, tries to go to Benson. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Braves here. 2-0 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. 5:35, a little bit of a slow start here. Raptors 3-0, Braves 3-1. This is non-conference basketball play. We are in Holstein tonight. Here's Pingle. Takes a three, right side, too hard. Rebound will be hauled in by Mongan. Takes a dribble, puts it off the glass. It's good, and she will be fouled to go to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play.
Nice effort there.
Thanks for
point guard getting in there and getting an offensive rebound, put back, and a chance for a three-point play.
And we see Coach Bodie want a 30-second timeout. So we'll just keep it right here for the 30-second timeout. It is 4-0 in favor of the Braves. It will be Kennemongan going to the free throw line. And, John, you can tell both teams, maybe just a little bit cold to start this.
That's right.
This game off.
Once in a while you have the first 2 or 3 minutes situation where they're just trying to kind of set the tone for what they'll do. But, Cherokee a little cold from the field, but they have the 2 field goals from Kennemongan, the only points of the game so far.
I wonder if they don't know how to run the side of the scoreboard, because they have a nice scoreboard here that has on the side, you can see points and fouls for every player, but just it's not lit up. We can't complain. This is a fantastic
nice
gym. I'm sure they'll get it figured out. So Kennemongan to the free throw line here for 1 for the Cherokee Braves this season. I believe she's shooting 72% from the line. The lefty puts it up, and it's good. Makes the lead 5-0 here in favor of the Braves. Here is Jensen. That's Stillwater. Now they go to Voss. Now back to Stillwater. Bounce pass to Duttler. Duttler moves it to the right side. Schmidt has it poked loose. Here's Addie Piggott. Addie Piggott off to the races. Duttler pokes it from behind. Kind of saw that coming. I remember watching Shay Duttler down at the state track meet. Her and I think Madison Stillwater and Rowan Jensen. I think they were maybe on a shuttle hurdle team together. Here's Lexi Pingle straight away. Puts it on the floor. Gets to Harper Benson. A little ball fake. Now back to Pingle straight away. Pingle with it. Goes left side Kennemongan. Goes to Harper. Harper goes to Kenna. Kenna goes to Lexi. Lexi in the right wing. Back to Kenna. She's going to take that three. Too hard. Long rebound hauled in by Lexi Pingle. And she's going to drive. Cuts through traffic.
Oh,
and
nice
lays it
move.
off the glass. Braves lead 7-0 to open the ball game here. 4:48 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Stillwater. Braves with the full court press. Gets it over to Duttler. Duttler goes back to Stillwater. Here Coach Bodie say you got to go. Stillwater works it left side, and it was knocked back to Stillwater, then out of bounds, I think. Yeah, it was off of Stillwater. It's going to be Cherokee Braves ball.
We couldn't tell as Kennemongan almost touched that, but she had her back to us, and the referee was right there, so apparently she didn't touch it.
A lot of traffic underneath the hoop there. So the Braves have the ball. Taylor Christensen into the lineup here for the Cherokee Braves. Taylor this year is a junior. Molly Pitts also back in. Molly goes to Taylor. A little full court press here from the Raptors. A little zone press. And Harper will be fouled. That was something that, was it Lamar's Galen? Oh, it was the Galen boys that ran a kind of extended zone press against our boys that we kind of struggled with. Kind of seeing more teams do that. All right, here's Pitts. Works it to Christensen. Right wing, goes to the baseline to Piggott. Up top to Pitts. Raptors in a 2-3 zone. They go to Paulsrud. Back out to Molly. Molly drives, and 3 in the lane, I think, is what the call is.
She tried to get out of the lane, but Anna was in there for a while.
4:13 to go, opening quarter. Here's Stillwater. Stillwater working against the press. Goes to Duttler. Duttler will get it across the timeline. Working against Benson. Now back to Stillwater. Stillwater working against Piggott. Straight away now works it to the right wing. Trying a little pick and roll. She picked up her dribble. She's going to have to get rid of it. Goes to Voss. Voss traveled. Coming in for the Braves will be Vanderloon, Pingle, and Mongan. Piggott, Benson, and Christensen will take a seat. So back to the original 5 starters here for the Braves. Coming out onto the floor for the Ridgeview Raptors is Rowan Jensen, as Emma Voss will take a break here. 7-0 here, 3:55 to go, opening quarter. And here's Kenna Mongan. Mongan goes cross court to Pitts, finds Vanderloon. Vanderloon kicks it to Paulsrud along 2 from the right side baseline, no good. Duttler has the board, but we have a jump ball as Kenna Mongan tied her up. It will be Ridgeview Raptor basketball.
Nice alert play there.
Emma Voss got a lot of time off there. She's back into the game. Probably got a drink of water, Gatorade, Powerade, and Emma, back in you go. Here's Shade Duttler working against Pingle. Now goes to Stillwater. Now back over to Duttler across the timeline. Almost traveled. 7-0 Braves lead. 3:33 to go, opening quarter. And here's Stillwater. Nice move. Drives in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Paulsrud grabs the board. They're going to throw it down to Pitts. Pitts traveled. She was thinking about going over to Kenna Mongan, and that little extra half of a thought caused her to second guess herself and travel. So here's Stillwater. And now goes to Duttler. Duttler goes to Stillwater straight away. Braves, looks like they're playing maybe a little zone defense. Here's Voss driving. Tough shot won't go. And that ball will be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Ridgeview Raptors. Shea Duttler on the inbound. Raptors still looking for their first bucket of the game. Here they find Voss driving. She will be fouled, and Emma Voss will go to the free throw line here for the Ridgeview Raptors. Emma Voss is a senior, averaging 16 points per game, shoots 67% from the free throw line. So trying to put the Raptors on the board.
Not sure who that foul was on. Is it Abby Vanderloon?
I think if it was Abby, I think she'd be coming out because she picked one up earlier, which Jenna Jennis will come in.
Well, that answered that.
Yep, I would say probably Abby. And there's also, didn't get the number of the new player in for the Raptors. I think it was maybe number 10, Kiara Duttler. Boss's second free throw is up and no good. So goes 0 for 2 from the line. Here's Kenna Mongan. Mongan gets it across midcourt. She'll drive. Kicks it to Pingle. Three-pointer short. Voss with the board. Hands it off to Stillwater, working against Pitts. Now Stillwater with it. Crosses over. Picks up her dribble. Loose ball picked up by Molly Pitts. And she will hesitate with her layup, and it is good. 9-0. Nice little dribble and hesitation there by Molly Pitts, because Shea Duttler was closing in pretty quickly. 9-0 Braves lead, 2:33 to go. Here's Pitts with the steal. Can she corral it? Yes, she's on the baseline, hands it to Pingle. And Lexi goes with the left hand high off the glass, makes it 11-0 here in favor of the Braves with 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Duttler, goes to Stillwater. Stillwater crosses over. Braves were supposed to play last night at Storm Lake. Here's Voss, drives, kicks it. Kiara Duttler shot, no good. That thing was halfway down and bounced right back out. Here's Pitts pushing the pace, goes to Pingle. Nice pass, shot is up and good.
Boy, she threaded the needle on that pass.
So it looks like, Tom Brady throwing for about a 15-yard first down. And here's Voss. Underneath, Kiara Duttler shot is no good. And I think we have a foul on the wrist on Anna Paulsrud. 13-0, 1:40 to go. And going to the free throw line here will be Kiara Duttler. Kiara Duttler is a junior, has not attempted a free throw this season. So Kiera Detler at the free throw line. Her first free throw is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. I just got a text from Jim Johnson. Is the game not on Fuller Digital? Well, no, it's on the Ridgeview Raptor Fuller Digital. I got to give Jim Johnson a shout out because he came and moved my snow today. He said he was up all night moving snow. He goes, I need to go home and take a nap.
I bet he did.
Second free throw up off the front of the rim, no good. Voss with the board, rebound, put back, it's good. The Raptors are on the scoreboard. It's 13-2 in favor of the Braves. Here's Paulsrud. Kicks it to Pingle. Lexi Pingle with it, goes to Paulsrud. Paulsrud drives, Pitts, three-pointer, right side baseline, too long. Rebound, I think that was off of Addie Piggott. I think that's the correct call. 1:20 to go here in the opening quarter. 13-2 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. And here's Stillwater, goes to Dutler with a high pass. Dutler spins, goes to Stillwater. Stillwater's got some room on the right side of the floor in the wing. Drives in the paint, and they have a foul called.
On Harper.
That'll be, yep, John's right. On Harper Benson, and you can hear the Cherokee fans with the dismay of the foul call. I didn't see a whole lot there, but I'm just the radio guy. I'll trust those guys to do their job. Here's Dutler on the inbound, gets it into Stillwater, or was trying to go inside to Voss, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raptors. Kennemongan will come in for the Braves. And Addie Piggott, well, nope. Lexi Pingle will take a break. So Dutler will be on the inbound. Gets it into Stillwater, shot no good. Benson grabs the board, and I think Harper Benson was fouled. So they kind of let a little contact go early. Now they're kind of calling it a little bit closer. 13-2 here in favor of the Braves. 1:01 to go opening quarter. You're tuned into KCHE Fuller Digital Solutions. And here's Pitts. Pitts goes to Kennemongan. Mongan goes to Paulsrud. Paulsrud pulls it back out, goes to Kenna. Kenna goes to Addie Piggott, left side baseline. She'll drive, runs into two players. A little collision. Ball's on the floor, picked up, thrown in the air. Voss comes up with it. Voss gets it over, and now it's stolen away by Harper Benson. They go to Kennemongan. She'll pump fake, drives in, off the glass. Shot is good. Nice defensive set there for the Braves. And it's 15-2, 30 seconds left to go. Here's Stillwater. Stillwater finds Voss all alone, and she will make a layup with the right hand. 15-4, 18 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Here's Kennemongan, 15 seconds. Mongan goes left side. Paulsrud, three-pointer, no good. Benson, rebound, put back, no good. Piggott, rebound, 6 seconds left. They go to Molly Pitts, 3 seconds. She's got to shoot it. She almost trips, goes to Harper. Now Kenna, the shot will not count. We are done with the first quarter here. It is Cherokee leading the Ridgeview Raptors 15-4. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Dinner, dinner, dinner. I never know what to get for the family. Plus, some friends are coming over. Hey, that's it. A&A Food and Fuel on Highway 15.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in the former Darren's Clothing Company in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. There is curbside delivery, and they are now open.
Is Iowa, and Avila Bank is now even more available for you, with 16 locations across the state, including new branches in Ames, Ankeny, and Sioux City. Right now, sign up for a Simply Free checking account and get your new debit card instantly. We'll even buy back your old bank's unused checks. Avila Bank has been banking in Iowa since 1870, and we're proud to be growing with your community. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available. Member FDIC.
Here, 15-4. Welcome back to our Fuller Digital Solutions crowd here. And here's Lexi Pingle as the Braves start with the ball. Paulsrud kicks it out to Kennemongan. She'll take a three. No good. And Harper Benson, a nice offensive rebound. Pingle with it. She drives in the lane. Ball poked loose. Picked up by Voss. Voss will start to dribble towards midcourt. Gets it off to Duttler. Shea Duttler goes to Voss. She'll cross over. Kicks it out. That's Stillwater. Stillwater with it. Goes to Duttler. Shea Duttler works it to the right side. That's Rowan Jensen. Ball off of a Cherokee Brave player. It'll remain with the Raptors. Cherokee leads 15-4. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. We're only 35 seconds into quarter number 2. Duttler will be on the inbound. Gets it into Stillwater. A little ball fake. Gets a nice screen from Voss. Puts up about, that's about an 8-foot jumper and puts it in from the right side of the lane. 15-6 in favor of Cherokee. Here's Pingle, goes over to Kennemongan. Mongan goes to Pitts, right side baseline, goes to Paulsrud, through traffic in the lane, went high off the glass. Got it to go with the right hand. 17-16, Braves lead back up to 11. Just under 7 to play here. Here's Duttler. Duttler goes to Stillwater. And here's Duttler. Shea Duttler goes to Stillwater. Madison Stillwater, a sophomore. She's pretty tall, but she handles the ball pretty well, kind of plays more like a guard. She'll get a screen, three-pointer, too hard, and Pingle grabs the rebound. Lexi will cross over at midcourt, and she'll drive in the lane, takes a jumper just inside the free throw line, and thought she was going to get the bounce, but it bounced out. Here come the Raptors the other way. Duttler with it. Duttler crosses over, and that is picked off by Lexi Pingle. Do they call travel? Because she fell down.
No, I think, yes, it is. That is what it goes down. I thought maybe she fell out of bounds, but. I
thought either maybe, I knew it was either travel falling out of bounds or maybe Coach Slaughter was right there. Maybe he called a timeout.
And there's a little bit of a brief mini timeout. There's not really a timeout, but Lexi was able to tie her shoe.
Maybe why she fell down.
Could be.
So Raptors with the ball. Stillwater working against Benson. It's 17-6. 6:10 to go here, second quarter. Stillwater goes underneath the Voss. Takes a dribble, goes up, will be fouled by Pingle. So Emma Voss will go to the free throw line for the Ridgeview Raptors. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday night. FM 92.1, Fuller Digital Solutions. Here's Emma's free throw. No good. Got Matt Noble on Fuller Digital and Shannon Blackmore. Okay, Shannon Blackmore. Thanks to those guys helping us out here this evening. 17-6, Cherokee leads. Here's Voss's second free throw and got that one. Makes it 17-7. It's a 10-point lead here. And here is Lexi Pingle. Lexi goes over to Kennemongan. Now Lexi. She'll fire a three, left side, too hard. Taylor Christensen, nice rebound to Jenna Jennis. Now goes to Kennemongan. She dribbles between the legs, steps back, and drills a three. That was a nice move by Kennemongan.
She's clicking tonight.
20-7. John, I'm going to put you on the spot here. There's something that this gym has that Cherokee's gym doesn't have. I'll let you think about it. And think to the future, something we'll have to do next year. 20-7 in favor of the Braves. Here's Stillwater. Stillwater kicks it out. Duttler thought maybe she had a window for a three. Drives on the right side baseline. Picks up her dribble. Goes underneath the Voss. Stolen away by Jenna Jennis. Jennis gets it away to Lexi Pingle. Pingle drives off the glass, and she's going to be fouled. 20-7 in favor of Cherokee. Lexi Pingle going to the free throw line. Have you figured out my quiz, John?
No, but at least you're not going to embarrass me like you did at Sioux City West, where I couldn't think of the 4 Anderson girls.
That's true.
Not only 2, there are 4.
They've got shot clocks here above the backboards.
They do.
And I think, what will the shot clock be next year?
Isn't it next year?
I think it's next year. Is it 35 or 40 seconds? I haven't looked into it too much. I did a...
Not going to bother the Cherokee Braves.
No, won't bother us.
No.
Lexi's first free throw is no good. Second one is up, in and out, no good. And there's Pink Hinkie who grabs the board. Katie Pink Hinkie. She had a solid track season this last year. I think she placed in, can't remember if it was a shot put or discus. And here's Duttler driving baseline. Tough shot with the right hand, won't go. And rebound by Addison Schmidt will be tied up. It'll be a jump ball, and it will remain with the Ridgeview Raptors. Here's Duttler. Duttler trying to get the ball in, gets it into Stillwater, drives, gets a screen, goes to Pink Hinkie. Katie dribbles, has an opening, goes up, and they call a charge on Katie Pink Hinkie. 20-7 here in favor of the Cherokee Braves. Jim says he's been up for 35 hours now with 2.5 hours of sleep. That's what a snowstorm.
Oh, boy.
Jim, you truly are number one. Said try maybe singing a lullaby to get you a little nap here, but I don't think folks want to hear that. 20-7 here in favor of the Braves. Benson gets the ball across the timeline, goes underneath the pits, and pass was just a little bit too high. So it's going to be Ridgeview Raptor basketball here. And, really overall a nice Saturday after we had all that snow. It was fairly warm out today.
Right.
And, next Wednesday we're supposed to get up to 60 degrees. Here's Duttler driving to the right side baseline, goes to Voss. She'll drive, crosses over, ball poked loose by Kennemongan, but Voss grabs it back. Schmidt goes out, left side, three-pointer, shot up and no good that time by Rowan Jensen. And good effort there by Shea Duttler to try and save that. It is 20-7, a 13-point lead here for the Braves with 4:23 to go in the opening half. Knock on wood. Game moving along quickly, and the full court pass is almost intercepted, but it's picked up by Pitts. Goes to Pingle. She'll take a three off the front of the rim. And, John, it's, Lexi just kind of had a cold night the other night against Galen. It just seems like she hasn't hit a three-pointer for a while, and I'm sure that's something she's probably thinking about. But like you always kind of say, John, she's a volume scorer and can, really kind of put it together in stretches. And
thinking she hit a couple late in the game against Galen, but you're right. She'd had a couple of games, one full game, and that game that she wasn't shooting it that well. But she is a streak shooter, always has been.
Rowan Jensen to the free throw line here. She is a sophomore for the Ridgeview Raptors. The first one of the 1-on-1 is no good. Rebound. Voss, Stillwater, three. Nice shot. And that was a nice find by Voss. And Coach Slaughter wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. 20-7 here in favor of the Cherokee Braves. No, it's actually 20-10. A nice sized crowd here from Ridgeview. And a nice crowd from Cherokee that has traveled down to check out tonight's game. See the new gym here. I think
the Braves scored the first 13 points. Now it's tightened up a little bit.
I'm hoping at some point this year to get over to Kingsley to check out the new Kingsley Pearson gym this year. All right, it's going to be Braves ball. Coach Slaughter didn't look too happy after that made three-pointer by Stillwater. Here's Kennemongan. She's going to control it. Works it over to Pingle. Pingle picks up her dribble, goes to Kenna. Kenna goes to Pingle. Cross midcourt. Now goes to Kenna. Kenna goes to Pingle. Lexi will drive. Cuts in the lane. Shot was just a little bit short off the front of the rim. And Lexi and Harper and Addison Schmidt all got tied up.
I was going to say, it's almost a jump ball between three people. Cherokee had two in there.
And I think the possession arrow, yes, does belong to the Braves. Lexi Pingle will take a break, and Addie Piggott into the lineup. Here's Kennemongan on the inbound. And goes back to Piggott, out beyond the arc. Piggott goes to Benson. Harper Benson goes to Pitts. Pitts goes to Kennemongan. She'll fire a three, knocks it down. Kenna shooting the ball very well from behind the arc this season. Shooting... Coming into the game, she was at 27%.
She has 13 points tonight.
And here's some pressure by the Braves. Duttler with it, picks up her dribble, goes to Voss. Voss working against Jennis, gets a screen. Voss now double team, steps out, steps through, goes to Duttler. She'll work at left side baseline, now to Stillwater. Stillwater gets a screen from Voss. Three-pointer, banks it in. I kind of like that high pick and roll basketball. You don't see that too often anymore. 23-13, and ball intercepted by the Raptors. Here's Duttler with it, 2:53 to go here, second quarter. Duttler drives right side of the baseline, goes underneath to Schmidt. Addison Schmidt dribbles, kicks it out, and I think that will be over and back. Yes, nobody touched it. Coach Brian Bodie. I'm not sure how many years Coach Bodie has been down here at Ridgeview, but always does a fantastic job with this girls programs. I know there's been times where, John and I kind of talked before the season, well, what's this team got coming back? And there's been a few times where we thought, maybe the Raptor program would struggle, but, they find themselves in the playoffs and winning playoff games quite regularly. Harper Benson with a left-handed layup makes it 25-13. And here's Stillwater. Stillwater throws it over to Duttler. Duttler across midcourt, and Kennemongan knocks it loose, but it was right out of bounds. And Kiara Duttler will come in here. Comes in for Addison Schmidt. And here's Stillwater. Stillwater goes to Kiara Duttler, now to Shea Duttler. Shea has to throw it back in. Loose ball picked up. Molly Pitts ahead to Piggott, will get her in transition, and she will make a left-handed layup. 27-13 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. Here's Stillwater. Stillwater has the ball poked loose, picks it back up, throws it to Voss. Voss at the right elbow underneath Kiara Duttler. Layup left side is good. Nice find there. Kiara Duttler makes it 27-17. I think it should be 27-17. Here's Molly Pitts, throws it underneath, stolen away by Voss. Stillwater with it, double teamed. Goes to Voss. Voss, nice pass to Stillwater, lays it in off the glass. 27-19, 1:26 to go. Here's Pingle driving, just cuts through the lane through everybody, lays it off the left side of the glass. 29-17 in favor of Cherokee. 1:15 to go here. And now Kiara Duttler underneath, left side, wide open. I think it's 29-19, I think. There's been a lot of scoring here about the last 30, 45 seconds. Here's Molly Pitts. She'll fire a three. No good. Under a minute to play. Rebound hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Stillwater with it. Stillwater gets a screen from Voss and dumps it off to Duttler. That's Shea Duttler working against Harper Benson. Harper Benson, and they throw it away. It's picked up by Kennemongan Braves, off and running. 38 seconds to go here in the opening half. They go underneath. Piggott, left-handed layup. Oh, no good. Left it a little bit short. 29-19. It's a 10-point lead here for the Braves. 28 seconds to go. And here's Stillwater. Hands it off to Duttler. Duttler lost it out of bounds. John, a lot of scoring here about the last minute or so.
Stays about the same, though, a 10-point lead for Cherokee.
19.1 to go. Will the Braves hold for one shot with 19 seconds left? They get it into Addie Piggott. Piggott goes to Kennemongan. Goes cross court to Paulsrud. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds left. Paulsrud picks up her dribble. Has to get rid of it. Goes to Kennemongan. She'll fire a three at the buzzer. Shot is no good. We are going to halftime. It is a 10-point lead for the Cherokee Braves. They lead 29-19. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back here in 2 minutes. You're tuned into KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
The Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
You, like family, Insurance Corporation is programmed to build interpersonal.
You probably use your garage to house a few toys, store your vehicles, and stash away some totes. At Buck's Garage in Holstein, his garage is used for one purpose: to keep you rolling down the road safely. Buck's Garage began because of a love for wrenching and the need for affordable fair service work. Tune-ups, brake work, new tires, an oil change, and right now, AC work to keep you cool. Whatever you need, call on Buck. Buck's Garage. His garage is your garage. Buck's Garage in Holstein.
Because of the KCHE Sportscaster Club members, I was able to receive.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's gonna kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I can do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Berenice Lamas today.
Received a $500 scholarship last year. I'm Janae Nichols, encouraging you to support these businesses who support the Cherokee Braves.
CarQuest Motor Parts Sales with locations in Cherokee, Marcus, and Holstein is a proud supporter of the Cherokee Braves. Good luck, Braves, from CarQuest Motor Parts Sales with locations in Cherokee, Holstein, and Marcus.
Cherokee State Bank, dedicated to you. Thank you to these and many fine KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1. Keith Crane alongside John O'Connor. We got Matt Noble. Is it Noble or Nobles? Nobles. It's plural. Matt Nobles. And Shannon Blackmore. I got everybody right. John, the Braves lead here by 10 points at half, 29-19. Tell us a little bit about the scoring that took place there in the first half.
Started out in the first quarter, and Cherokee had a 13-0 lead. Then it ended up 15-4 at the end of the first quarter. Tightened up a little bit, but Cherokee still with a 10-point lead at 29-19. Scoring here at halftime for the Ridgeview Raptors: Shea Duttler, 1 field goal for 2 points. Madison Stowwater has 2 threes and a 2 for 8 points. And Emily Voss with a total of 9, as she has 4 field goals and a free throw. For the Braves, Molly Pitts, 1 field goal for 2. Anna Paulsrud also 1 field goal for 2. Lexi Pingle with 8 points on 4 field goals. Addie Piggott, 1 field goal for 2. Kenna Mongan, 13 points, as she had 3 2-pointers and a free throw and 2 3-pointers. So anyway, she had 13 points, so she had almost half of Cherokee points. And Harper Benson, 1 field goal for 2. Harper getting a nice left-handed layup as they passed it into her, and she made a nice move. So anyway, Cherokee leading at 29-19.
And good overall first half of basketball. And at halftime here, it's I think some junior Ridgeview Raptors doing a little cheer here. Quite a few fans enjoying this here in Holstein as the Ridgeview Raptors, the home team here. So the Braves do lead at half, 29-19. We'll step aside on the radio side. Fuller Digital side going to keep it on the cheers here. So we'll take about a 3-minute timeout on the KCHE side and be back here in just a few moments on KCHE.
I'm Darren from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Fabrication. Our company was built upon making the best in residential and commercial grills, and we still do. But we have grown, added laser cutters, and expanded our services to offer fabricating and manufacturing of just about anything. We use only the best products. No shortcuts are taken, which means a better result for you. We'd love to help manufacture for you and your company. Please check us out online at holsteinmfg.com.
It doesn't get much better than an all-inclusive vacation, or does it? At the Ridge in Holstein, they offer all-inclusive living. 3 home-cooked meals a day, activities, an on-site movie theater, a private apartment with cable, internet, even housekeeping. It's all included with 1 monthly rent payment and no lease. Their rates have recently changed, so whether you've looked in the past or just now curious, Please schedule a tour today at the Ridge and Holstein in Ability Independent Living Community.
Because of the KCHC Sportscaster Club members, more than 90 Cherokee Braves athletic events are broadcast each year.
Mongan Painting is proud to be a part of the Cherokee community and support the Cherokee Braves. Good luck this season.
To keep your truck in top shape, call O'Halloran to try Vista Company today at 225-2553.
I'm volleyball head coach Summer Herwig, saying thank you to these businesses for making this possible. Because it
You have a farm and or ranch.
The land's been on my family for over 100 years.
Family history irrelevant. Generating plan.
Don't you need to see it first?
Negative. I have acquired visual. See?
Nope. There are some things only humans can do, like visit your farm or ranch to know exactly what you need. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Berenice Lamas today.
I'm Mike Clausen.
I'm Darren from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Fabrication. Our company was built upon making the best in residential and commercial grills, and we still do. But we have grown, added laser cutters, and expanded our services to offer fabricating and manufacturing of just about anything. We use only the best products. No shortcuts are taken, which means a better result for you. We'd love to help manufacture for you and your company. Please check us out online at holsteinmfg.com.
And Galva is who you need to talk to not only survive, but thrive. They will not just help you understand the marketing tools available, but make them work to get you top dollar. Add to that outstanding customer service and a high value placed on the close relationships with every client. Because at the end of the day, with Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, you're not just a client, but a friend and neighbor. Quad County Corn Processors in Galva.
As superintendent of the Cherokee school system, I appreciate all the community support we receive each year. Included are the Sportscaster Club members who ensure Cherokee athletic events are broadcast on KCHE radio, including
the Gardens Assisted Living in Cherokee, where life is blooming.
Get your body back in line with a call to Dr. Tiffany at Riverview Chiropractic, 225-2838.
Thank you to Bees and all the sportscasters for their support.
Because of the KCHE Sportscaster Club members, more than 90 Cherokee Braves athletic events are broadcast each year.
Happy tastes good at your Cherokee Dairy Queen. Go Braves!
Hazelhoff Construction in Cherokee is proud to be a KCHE Sportscaster Club member. Good luck to the Cherokee Braves from Hazelhoff Construction, your residential, commercial, and industrial contractor in Cherokee.
I'm Tony Gunter, head football coach, saying thank you to these businesses for making this possible.
KCHE FM 92.1 and also on Fuller Digital Solutions. We are at halftime here of the girls' game. It is 29-19 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. And in this game, John, it kind of seemed like the Braves would kind of go on a run for a little bit, maybe put that lead up to 13, 14 points. But Ridgeview able to fight right back into it.
And basically, Cherokee, I thought, played pretty good defense. There were 2 or 3 breakdowns where they gave up an easy layup, and Brandon wasn't real excited about the 1-3 that they gave up off of a rebound. But other than that, I thought they played pretty well defensively. We'll see what the second half has.
Thanks again to all of our sponsors on the Fuller Digital Solutions side, as well as the KCHE side from both Cherokee and the Ridgeview Raptors. Always kind of enjoyed, they've been playing this Saturday game for a long time, haven't they?
Yes.
And I always think back to the
long time.
The one where they played in Cherokee, and I think Steve Casey may have been gone, so I was there to help you out on a Saturday, and I think a minute and a half into the game, I think Ridgeview was shooting 1-and-1 free throws because they were calling every single foul.
Okay.
And then a gentleman, a student from Cherokee, I remember took his shoe off and started banging it on the bleacher.
I remember that. I was there that night.
And I know who the kid was that did it, but I'm not going to say it.
Just not going to say it.
Not going to say it. And I've talked to him since then, and he kind of laughs about it. I'm sure he wouldn't be mad about it. But yeah, that was quite a few years ago.
I just remember that he was told that he had been ejected and looked like he was gone, but then he had to come back to get his jacket.
Had to come back and get his coat. Yep, you're right. So yeah, we're at the new Ridgeview Raptor gym here. It's a nice gym, good sized bleachers on each side, and just a nice looking gym. And I don't think I've ever seen volleyball nets that go up and come back down. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Yeah.
I agree.
All right, Schmidt goes inside to Duttler, shot no good. And here come the Braves. Here's Kennemongan out in transition from Pingle. Pump fakes, goes up with the left hand, had it blocked. Good block there by Rowan Jensen, and it's going to remain Cherokee Braves ball.
Looked like it was going to be a bucket. Nice pass from, nice recognition from Lexi, but
Lexi will be on the inbound. They go to Kennemongan. She'll fire a deep three, knocks it down. Kennemongan really shooting the ball well here this evening. 32-19 in favor of Cherokee. Here's Stowwater, goes to Shea Duttler. Duttler goes back over to Stowwater. She's met by Pitts and Pingle. Now loose ball picked up, and Paulsrud comes up with it. Goes to Kennemongan. She'll go up with the right hand. Nice layup, and that was tough to do because Madison Stowwater was closing in, and Madison's pretty tall. 34-19, a little run here by the Braves to start off quarter number 3. Here's Duttler. Duttler with it. Goes to Stowwater straight away. Stowwater goes to Duttler. Shea Duttler gets a screen now and works it left side. That is Rowan Jensen. We have a foul, I think, away from the ball.
Abby Vanderloon looked around and said, I didn't touch anybody.
I think it was
because she had trouble with 2 right away.
I think it was on Emma Voss. So here come the Braves. They'll inbound the ball. They get it into Kennemongan. 6:54 to go. It's 34-19. A little 5-0 run to start the third quarter. Here's Paulsrud. Goes out to Kennemongan. Mongan goes to Pitts. Pitts fires a 3. Too long. Rebound hauled in by Emma Voss. She'll take a dribble. Goes to Duttler. Now the Raptors are off and running. Duttler across midcourt. Duttler works it right side. Schmidt for 3. Too hard. Rebound by Abby Vanderloon. Now here's Kennemongan. Mongan with it across midcourt, working against Stowwater. Kenna drives, finds Paulsrud on the right wing. Paulsrud goes to Pingle. Pingle crosses over, gets in the paint, falls down, loose ball on the floor. I think we're going to have a jump ball here between Pitts and is that Addison, or Rowan Jensen, excuse me. Now Addison Schmidt comes in, along with Katie Pinkinky. Katie's a senior. And here's Vanderloon on the inbound play. Now they go to Kennemongan, a three-pointer, left side, halfway down and fell out.
Boy, that went all the way around.
Loose ball on the floor, picked up. Here's Pingle. Pingle drives, finds Kennemongan. Mongan thought about the deep 3, goes over to Pingle. Pingle going to reset the half-court offense here for the Braves. Kennemongan, cross-court, skip pass to Pitts. She'll fire a 3, right side, too short. And long rebound is going to go off to Kiara Duttler. Can she finish with the layup? No. Rebound hauled in by the Braves. And here's Abby Vanderloon in transition. She'll go up, went right over Voss, and lays it in. 36-19, 5.5 to play here. In favor of the Cherokee Braves. We're in quarter number 3. And here's Duttler. Duttler with it. Goes over. Molly Pitts almost stole the ball away, but here's Voss. Goes underneath to Schmidt. Goes off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound by Pinkinky, and the basket will count. Yeah, right now on the floor for the Raptors, you've got a couple of players, Addison Schmidt and Emma Voss, that play softball for Ridgeview. And I remember last year, I think they played, it was up in Larchwood, I think, against West Lyon. And West Lyon had a really good record. And, you got to play the game, but you kind of felt, man, Ridgeview is really the underdog in this one. I remember they hit back-to-back home runs in that game. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound, Kennemongan stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Raptor ball. 36-21, a 15-point lead here for the Cherokee Braves. We've got 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. Boys game will be coming up next. Cherokee Braves boys 1-1. The Raptors are 4-0. The Cherokee boys coming off an overtime loss against a very good Lamar's Galen team. And ball knocked out of play by Harper Benson. Nice job by Harper getting
good hands, yes.
Getting in the passing lane there. It's going to be Stillwater on the baseline inbound for the Raptors. Stillwater gets it into Schmidt. Addison Schmidt. There's cross court, Kiara Detler. Now here's Pinkinky. Katie cross court to Stillwater. Stillwater drives to the free throw line, takes a jumper, left it just a little bit short, got her own rebound, puts it back up off the glass, and it's good. 36-23, a 13-point lead here for the Braves. Here is Pingle. Pingle across midcourt. She'll step back. Now goes to Kennemongan. Three-pointer looks good, is good. Kennemongan having herself a Saturday night. 39-23. John, how many points is she up to?
She is up to 21.
21. And Addie Piggott into the game. Jensen gets the pass near midcourt. Raptors with the ball. Jensen works it in the left wing. Goes to Voss. Voss going to drive in the lane. Puts it on the floor. Ball on the floor. And Addie Piggott had the ball, but the only thing she could do was kind of push it away from her. And it's going to be out of bounds. I think this is the right call. This is going to be Raptor ball.
One official wasn't aware. It was kind of a tough whether or not Cherokee had touched it, and they apparently had.
It was kind of a quick bang-bang play. 39-23, Braves lead, 4:18 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Stillwater. Madison Stillwater, the sophomore, working against sophomore Harper Benson. That's a good matchup out there. Benson comes away with a steal, pushes it up to Molly Pitts. Can she finish in transition with the right-handed layup? Yes, she can. 41-23. Cherokee Braves lead here. We're midway through the third quarter. And here's Stillwater to Voss. Goes underneath to Pinkinky. Katie will miss the shot from the right low post. And here is Molly Pitts. Kicks it back out to Harper. Harper's going to drive in the lane. Went right past.
Nice move.
Went right past Katie Pinkinky and got a right-handed layup. And Coach Brian Bodie wants a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. It's 43-23. Braves lead by 20 on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
I'm Mike Clausen, operator of the Holstein Supermarket in Holstein. I say operator and not owner because I think my customers really hold the true ownership. Without great customers and their support, I would not have a business to own. My staff and I work hard to give you a great selection, a fair price, and a clean, updated store. You can buy groceries anywhere you want, so I thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket. If you are not yet a valued customer, we would love to have you become one. At the Holstein Supermarket, we value you.
A business built for travelers.
Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
To the Fuller Digital Solutions crowd, thanks for joining us here on the Ridgeview Raptors Fuller Digital Solutions page. You got Matt Nobles and Shannon Blackmore joining on the Fuller Digital Solutions side, two-man crew. And here is a turnover picked up by Paulsrud, throws it to Kennemongan in the left wing, and Detler just came up from behind, poked it away. Detler will take it across midcourt for the Raptors. They throw it to Schmidt underneath Pinkinky. Shot is up and good from the left low block. 43-25 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. Here is Paulsrud. Anna Paulsrud goes to Pitts. Now here's Kennemongan. Throws it underneath to Piggott and had to put a little move on the baseline and put it off the glass. She was kind of too far in underneath the hoop, but used a dribble move to get herself back out and get some space. Here's the Raptors with it. Addison Schmidt goes cross-court. Stillwater open for three. No. Rebound goes off to Piggott, and it's picked up by Kennemongan. A baseball pass down to Harper. Hands it to Molly Pitts. Pitts in the right ring. Crosses over. Stolen away by Detler. 45-25. Braves lead by 20 with 2:28 to go. Detler goes to Voss. Wide open, goes underneath to Schmidt, and she was fouled by Kennemongan.
Yeah, got a little bit of her. Didn't quite get the block.
Emma Voss had a wide open three. So going to the free throw line, it is Addison Schmidt, a senior, averages 5 points per game, a 60% free throw shooter here. That one is up and no good. And John, you can tell this is a big floor here. They were telling me it's, the full college size floor.
Right.
45-25, Schmidt will get her second free throw. Schmidt's free throw is up, no good. Little tip rebound by Paulsrud, picked up by Pingle. Lexi Pingle kicks it out for three. It's good. Guess who? Kennemongan, 48-25, Braves lead, 2:10 to go. And here is Stowater, goes to Duttler. Duttler with it to Stowater. Stowater to Duttler. Duttler to Voss, right elbow underneath. Pinkinky left it short. Rebound, put back, good. And she's fouled by Anna Paulsrud. 48-27, Cherokee leads. 1:55 to go here in the third quarter. You're tuned into KCHE 92.1, Fuller Digital Solutions. Jenna Jennis going to come in. So it's 48-27, and it's Katie Pinkinky at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Addison Schmidt, but it's tied up with Jenna Jennis. We got a jump ball. It's going to remain with the Ridgeview Raptors. Once again, see a nice sized crowd here from the Cherokee Braves. And here's Pinkinky. Goes to Stowater. 1:50 to play in the third. Stowater drives in. Stowater, nice pass underneath to Voss, lays it right in straight away. Emma Voss, the senior, lays it in. 48-29, here's Molly Pitts with it. Molly dribbles, goes to Kennemongan. Cross court, back to Molly. Molly cross court to Kenna, takes a three, no good. And we've got a foul on Molly Pitts. That'll be the Braves' fourth team foul. 48-29, John, every time Kenna shoots the ball, it just kind of seems today like it's good.
And that one was right there. I thought she had it. I mean, she's just, if it doesn't go in, it's right at it and just barely misses. Haven't had any air balls from her today.
No. Here's Duttler with it. Duttler trying to get the ball across midcourt. In trouble goes to Stowater. And she'll get it across midcourt with the left hand. And Lexi Pingle going to be whistled with a foul. Lexi just reaching in, so that's...
Lexi looked right at the official and said, I was hoping I'd get away with that, but not quite.
Taylor Christensen going to come in for Lexi. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. It's 48-29 in favor of Cherokee. Our halftime score was 29-19 in favor of Cherokee, and Cherokee started the third quarter on I think it was at least a 5-0 run. Here's Duttler in the left wing, driving against Taylor Christensen. Now goes to Voss. Voss kicks it out. Duttler for three. Can't leave her open. She'll knock him down. She's a good shooter. And she drains that three-pointer, making it 48-32. Lead down to 16. Addie Pickett dribbles over by Coach Slaughter. Gets the play. Now goes to Molly Pitts. Now goes to Taylor Christensen. Now goes to Pitts. Pitts goes to Jenna Jennis. Now back to Pitts. Molly Pitts goes to Vandaloon. Takes a dribble. Goes out. Taylor Christensen. Back out to Jenna Jennis. Now Molly Pitts. Seems like they're trying to, maybe practice stalling here a little bit.
Well, they just want the last shot.
23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the Braves turn the ball over. The pass for, now the Braves get it back. And here's Jenna Jennis. And she'll be off to the races. Up with the right hand. And Jenna Jennis is able to finish. 50-32, the lead up to 18. 8 seconds left. Stowater crosses over. 3 seconds left. She's going to drive in. Nice bounce pass to Pinkinky. She'll be fouled with 0.1 second left.
0.1 second.
That was really a nice pass to Katie Pinkinky. So we'll have 2 free throws. For Katie Pinkinky. Free throw is up. First one is no good. Second free throw is up and good. So that will end the third quarter. It is 50-33 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back here in 1 minute. You're tuned into KCHE 92.1 and Fuller Digital Solutions.
A personalized approach to maximize profits on your farm.
We try a lot of the new stuff on our own ground before we go and recommend it to the growers so we know how it works and whether we think it makes a good fit for the customer or not. Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
A personal approach to your farming operation at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales in Galva.
They can come in and get stuff answered right away instead of going through the corporate chain. We would love an opportunity to earn your business at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
Head softball coach Abby James. It is because of the sportscaster.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandeloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Welcome back to the broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. We're going to the fourth quarter. Kennemongan goes over to Molly Pitts, now over to Kenna. Now they go to Vandeloon at the elbow. Three-pointer from Pingle, shot no good. Rebound by Dutler. Dutler goes over to Stillwater. Stillwater across midcourt. Just past the left elbow. Cross-court pass to Shea Dutler. She'll drive in, goes up with a layup. Shot is no good. Braves in transition. Well, they throw it away. Here's Pinkinky with it. Goes to Dutler in the right wing near the baseline, working against Pitts. Now goes to Stillwater. Madison Stillwater, a sophomore. And a nice pass, that time to Jensen, Rowan Jensen. Now to Pinkinky. Pinkinky goes over to Jensen. Now Stillwater with it. And Coach Bodie wants a timeout. We'll see if it's a 30 or full. It's just a 30-second timeout. So 50-33, and I think this is kind of an important stretch here for the Raptors in this game. You're down by 17. You still have 7 minutes left, so you can fight your way back into this, but you got to kind of start doing that right now.
That's right. The Braves led by 10 at the half, had a pretty good third quarter, expanded their lead to 17, and that's where we are right now. In fact, no one has scored in the first 59 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
Boys game coming up. Cherokee Braves boys 1-1. The Raptors boys off to a nice 4-0 start. Cherokee Braves last night were supposed to play against Storm Lake. We'll make that up Thursday. And I tell you what, Tuesday night it's going to be a tough night. Some good basketball in Cherokee. Esterville Lincoln Central. Their girls are ranked number 4, I believe.
Right.
Number 3 or number 4.
They're 6-0, and most of their games they've won by 20-some.
And I believe Esterville Lincoln Central boys may have beat Western Christian. So 50-33, 7:01 to go. On the inbound, this will be Rowan Jensen. She's a sophomore. Gets it into Dutler. Dutler drives halfway down the lane, kicks it to Voss. Jumper from the free throw line, halfway down, in and out. And rebound stolen away by the Braves. Here's Pingle. Pingle gets it across midcourt. Lexi goes to Molly Pitts. Pitts goes over to Kennemongan. A quick pass to Pingle. Over to Molly Pitts. Three-pointer. In front of the rim, no good. Long rebound hauled in by Lexi Pingle. Lexi going to cut through. Goes up with the right hand. Shot is no good, and we're going to have a loose ball foul. I think
maybe Harper. I'm not sure. Or no, maybe it's Abby.
I think they put up 3-0.
Yeah, Harper and Abby Vandeloon were right in the same, pretty much the same space, and I think it was on Abby, which would be, I think, her third.
That is team foul number 7, so it is 1-1. Katie Pinkinky at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. 50-34. So yeah, looking forward to Tuesday night. Then the Braves will be on the road Thursday and Friday at Storm Lake at Hull Western. Free throw is up and good. So the lead down to 15. It's 50-35, 6:28 to go here. Here's Pingle. Goes to Kennemongan. Deep three, why not? Knocks it down. I'm looking over at Matt Noble, and Matt's probably thinking to himself, how do you even defend that? 53-35. And here's Duttler across midcourt. Shea Duttler throws it over to Stowwater. Stowwater halfway down the left side lane. Kicks it to Voss. Little ball fake. Gets to the right elbow. Spins. Goes up with the left hand. Shot no good. Harper Benson with the board. Pushes it to Molly Pitts. Pitts to Kennemongan. Went from the left side to the right side. Kenna lays it in. 55-35, so a quick 5-0 run with 5:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stowwater falls down but gets it to Voss. Voss fires it underneath to Jensen. Nice pass, Emma Voss. 55-37 Braves lead. Here's Kennemongan with it. Kenna gets it across midcourt. Goes to Abby Vandaloon at the right elbow. Out to Molly Pitts. Little ball fake now to Kenna. Kenna goes to Abby. Right elbow. Spins. Drives. And kicks it out. And I think we're going to have a travel on Molly Pitts.
Well, the next basket by Kennemongan puts her in the 30s. She has 29.
She's having a good game. Addie Piggott will come in. Kennemongan will get a break.
Kenna a little rest.
And here's Stowwater. Throws it over to Duttler. Duttler over to Stowwater. Braves playing a little zone trap defense. Stowwater with it. Goes to Duttler. Duttler straight away. Works it to Schmidt. Addison Schmidt works it to the baseline, right side. Covered by Vandaloon. Pulling it back out. And Molly Pitts comes up with a steal and throws it away. Was trying to find Piggott. And here's Stowwater. Gets it across midcourt. Nice move behind the back, working against Harper Benson. Stowwater and Benson are they're physically very similar. They're about the same.
What would you say? Kenna got a 37-second break?
About that. We've got a timeout here. We'll see if it's a full or a 30. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. Cherokee leads 55-37 on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
For any reason, for every season, we have what you need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers, hardware to plumbing, electrical to agricultural, school supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
Your goals for the next year.
For any reason, for every season, we need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers, hardware to plumbing, electrical to agricultural, school supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
Duttler with it. Duttler working. Now goes over to Schmidt. Schmidt goes to Stowwater, and she throws it away. Was trying to go back over to Addison Schmidt. It's going to be Cherokee Braves ball. Paulsrud is back into the lineup. Pingle will take a break. So you've got Pitts and Mongan, Vandaloon, Paulsrud, and Piggott. And here's Pitts. Pitts goes to Mongan. Now Vandaloon. Vandaloon at the free throw line. Goes back out to Kennemongan. Now Addie Piggott for three. Good. Addie Piggott knocks it down for the Cherokee Braves. 58-37. Pushes the lead up to 21. We got 4 minutes to go here. We're midway through the fourth quarter. And here's Voss. Now goes underneath to Kiara Duttler and lost it out of bounds. I think at one point the Braves need to have on the floor, I think if we can get Molly Pitts, Hannah Piggott, Anna Paulsrud, Lexi Pingle, and Addie Piggott. Everybody with the last name. If your last name starts with P, You're out.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that Keith thinks up all these things while he's doing his play-by-play.
Well, you've got Pitts, Piggott, Paulsrud, Pingle, Piggott.
Now, you're not getting more than 5 in there, are you?
I don't think. Well, there is 2 Pigotts.
That's true.
All right, here is Pitts, and Pitts goes to Kennemongan, three-pointer.
There it is, 32.
Deep three from the right wing, and Matt Nobles, who is running the floor digitals, just kind of has this look on his face like you can't defend that. 61-37 here in favor of the Braves, and number 42 in for the Raptors. That is Sky Hinkle. And now they go to Hinkle left side near the baseline. Hinkle pulls it back out, goes to Stowwater. 3:10 to go here in the ball game. Stowwater crosses over, drives, tough runner in the lane, won't go. Kennemongan with the rebound. Here come the Braves. Can Lexi Pingle catch up to it? Yes. Throws it to Paulsrud for 3. No good. Duttler with the board. 61-37 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. Here's Stowwater driving. Nice cut through all sorts of traffic. And Madison Stowwater lays it in. Here come the Braves with Kennemongan. Goes to Vandaloon. She'll take a jumper from the free throw line. Bank shot is good. 63-39. And here's Stowwater. We got 2:28 to go. Stowwater bounce pass to Duttler. Now Emma Voss with it. Voss goes to Hinkle. She'll take a short jumper from the right side baseline. Shot no good. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds. A good eye there by Abby Vandaloon to just let that go out of bounds. And Kennemongan going to get a round of applause as she comes out of the game probably for the last time. Same thing with Molly Pitts and Anna Paulsrud. So Pingle will bring the ball up off the inbound from Jenna Jennis. Here's Taylor Christensen in the right wing. Goes to Pingle. Now Jenna Jennis. They go to Vandaloon. Now Pingle for 3. Had it blocked. Jenna Jennis had a hand on it. We're going to have a jump ball, I think. It's going to be Ridgeview Raptor ball. Addie Piggott will come in. Piggott comes in for the Braves. 63-39, 2:03 to go. And here's Stowwater with it. We're in the fourth quarter. It was a 10-point game at halftime. Here's Hinkle with it. And the high dribble goes to Duttler. Three-pointer, knocks it down. 63-42. It's a 21-point lead. And here's Piggott. Crosses over, goes to Harper Benson. She'll try a 3 of her own. Answers right back. Braves shooting the ball very well from behind the arc. And here is Stowwater working against Taylor Christensen. Now they go to Voss. Voss drives, kicks it out. Hinkle, three-pointer. It's good. 66-45. Lead back to 21. Here's Addie Piggott with it. Piggott pulls it back out. Goes to Harper Benson. She'll drive on the baseline. Nice up and under move. Lays it in, and it's good. 1:07 to go. Coach Slaughter going to call a timeout to rotate in number 21 for the Cherokee Braves, Ava Anderson. And you got Carly Furman in the game, and also, I believe, Hannah Piggott. 68-45, 1:07 to go. Coach Bodie he wants to use the timeout. Coach Slaughter called it just to rotate it in and out. It's a minute timeout. We'll keep it here for this last one here. 68-45 here in favor of the Cherokee Braves. Kind of the storyline of this game was it was a 10-point lead at halftime for the Braves. Started a good run in the third quarter, and really the leader of this game here. Kennemongan has just played outstanding tonight.
I'm going to put it down that she has 32 points. I don't think she's getting back in there, but that's a career high. I know she's had several times in the low 20s, but always real consistent most of the time well into double figures, but quite the night. She really shot the ball well.
And that's kind of the theme that we've had, from this Cherokee girls basketball team for quite some time. Like, last week it was Molly Pitts who had a 25-point night game. So
right.
It's never necessarily any one person any night, and I'm sure that just makes it real tough for opposing coaches to.
And you might remember against Bishop Heelan, Lexi Pingle had 26.
Yeah.
So any one of those girls can break out.
All right, Braves going to get their full court press here as we've got 1:07 to go in the game. And into the ball game is Beth Menser. Menser gets it over to Hinkle, guarded by Anderson. Hinkle, and that will be a travel. Menser took an extra step. We've got Jack McIrvin in the house. How's Jack doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing good. And here's the Braves, 68-45. Taylor Christensen with it. Jack is the manager. Here's Piggott in the left wing. Jack manages on the football team and the basketball team. Jenna Jennis, a driving layup shot, no good. Kicks it out. Piggott, three-pointer. That's too long. And it's going to be Ridgeview Raptor ball. 68-45. Jack does such a good job. I know Coach Gunner always has kind words to say about Jack. And Coach Hurd, says he makes my life a little bit easier. Here's Menser with it. 30 seconds to go. It's a 23-point lead here for the Braves. Hinkle with it. 22 seconds. Gets it over to number 32, Rowan Jensen. Now they work it inside to Morgan Todd. Now they go back out to Hinkle. She'll take a short jumper. Shot no good. Jennis with it. 7 seconds. Jennis goes to Carly Furman. 5 seconds. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Jenna Jennis, and that will be the ball game. 68-45. We'll take a minute timeout. Be back with some final stats here on KCHE. Back in a minute. For Digital Solutions and KCHE.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common: a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in the former Darren's Clothing Company in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Thank you to these KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
The Cherokee Collision Center, your complete auto body repair center in Cherokee. Good luck to the Braves this season.
The Whiskey Throttle Bar and Grill in Cherokee is a proud supporter of Cherokee athletics and all extracurricular activities. Go Braves!
Thank you to these and all the sportscasters for their support.
KCHE FM 92.1 here, along with For Digital Solutions. The conclusion of the girls' game. Here's John O'Connor with some scoring.
Let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, we have for the Ridgeview Raptors a total of 8 points for Shea Duttler, 2 3-pointers and a 2. And Madison Stillwater had a total of 12 points, had a good game. Rowan Jensen had 1 field goal for 2.
Iowa, and Avila Bank is now even more available for you. With 16 locations across the state, including new branches in Ames, Ankeny, and Sioux City. Right now, sign up for a Simply Free checking account and get your new debit card instantly. We'll even buy back your old bank's unused checks. Avila Bank has been banking in Iowa since 1870, and we're proud to be growing with your community. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available. Member FDIC.
Harper Benson warmed up in that second half, ended up with 9, and Abby Vanderloon had 2 field goals for 4. So once again, the Braves win it. They go to 4-1 on the year, as the Braves, as Keith mentioned earlier, have a big game coming up on Tuesday as they entertain a very good Estherville Lincoln Central team. And then, of course, the boys' game also should be very good, as Esterville Lincoln Central boys going to be very good this year, too. So, anyway, that's what we have. The final score again, 68-45 Cherokee.
What we'll do now here on the radio side is send it back to our programming, and then on the Fuller Digital Solutions side, just kind of hang out. The boys' game will start here in probably about 16, 17 minutes. We'll have some music on FM. We'll be back with the boys' game here on KCHE.
Hi, this is Bruce Dagger with Central Insurance. We hope your holidays are filled with joy, and we want to wish you warm wishes from all of us here at Central Bank and Central Insurance. May joy, peace, and goodwill to mankind. Happy holidays, and may your new year be truly blessed. These are the wishes from all of your friends at Central Bank and Central Insurance.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
KCHE.
There are stars in the southern sky. Southward as you go, there is moonlight and moss in the trees. Down the seven bridges roll. Now I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child, and I have loved you in a chain way, and I have loved you wide. Sometimes there's a part of me that's distant from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars down the seven bridges road. There are stars in the southern sky, and if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time, sweet and honey, down the seven bridges roll. tell you everything. Use the cup that telephone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, how you feeling? Are you still the same? Don't you realize the things we did, we're all for real, not a dream. I just can't believe if I played it out of you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. And I wonder why they won't make you money coming through. Oh, telephone line, give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Oh, telephone line, give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Okay, so no one's answering. Well, can't you just let it ring a little longer? Oh, I'll just sit tight. The shadows of the night, let it ring forevermore. Look into the sun, the love you need ain't gonna see it through. And I wonder why the little things that when they coming through. Oh, telephone line, give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Oh, telephone line, give me some time. I'm living in twilight.
This is Michelle with Hoback Construction in Plano. We want to thank you for your business this year. Wishing you a blessed holiday season.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
It's always a classic Christmas on KCHE.
KCHE, FM 92.1, back here with Fuller Digital Solutions. Keith Crane alongside John O'Connor. In the girls' game, the Cherokee girls came out on top by a score of 68-45. A nice victory for the Cherokee Braves girls, but we've got a good boys game coming up here. Cherokee Braves boys 1-1, taking on the 4-0 Ridgeview Raptors. The Cherokee Braves boys last played a week ago from Thursday, had a tough overtime loss against a very, very solid Galen Catholic team.
That's right. 9 days is quite a bit to take a break. Same thing with the girls, you know. They hadn't played since a week ago Thursday, so maybe a little rusty at the start. Hard to say, but you can maybe use that a little bit of an excuse.
Head coach for the Ridgeview Raptors is Coach Alex Warnke, assisted by Hansen. I can't think of his.
Austin Hansen.
Austin Hansen, a good former player down at River Valley. He was their all-time leading scorer until his scoring record was broke by Brennan Riedemann.
Okay.
Just a fountain of information here. So, yeah, like I said, the Ridgeview Raptors, they are 4-0 this season, and just kind of looking at them statistically, Cade Harriman, a senior this year, he averages 20 points per game. Kyler Wunschel, he is a junior this year. He's averaging 9 points per game. And then you also have Trayson Price, a junior, who is averaging 14 points per game for the Ridgeview Raptors. This season, the Braves led by Will Luger. He's averaging 27 points per game through 2 games. You got Joe Benson. He's averaging 8 points per game. Levi Pingle, 9.5 points per game. Then you also have John Jennis comes off the bench, provides a really good spark. He's averaging 9 points per game. And Jacob Hodgson, a senior, he's averaging 6.5 points per game as well. And that's one thing I know Coach Hurd at the beginning of the season said, we got this group of 6 seniors. The Braves are still without Mason Carver, but it was going to kind of be, who's going to be those guys to come off the bench. And so far it's been John Jennis and Aiden Comstock, and those 2 guys have, really helped the Braves out. John kind of more of a physical player, Aiden a pretty good shooter. So it's nice to be able to have those 2 guys to come off the bench and help the Cherokee Braves out definitely when they need it. So here we go, non-conference basketball action between the Cherokee Braves and the Ridgeview Raptors, once again 4-0 this season.
All right, for the Braves, it'll be Joe Benson, Will Luger, Levi Pingle, Trey Benson, and Jacob Hodgson. For the Raptors, it'll be Tyler Colpin, also Trayson Price being the starting lineups, and also Cade Harriman, Tyler Wunschel, and Cale Murtu. And the jump is controlled by the Braves as Joe Benson has it for Cherokee. He will drive toward the bucket. Nice pass underneath, but right off the fingertips of it was Jacob Hodgson. And so the ball to be played in by Tyler Colpin. Tyler gets it over on the left-hand side. Back it goes around the perimeter. Driving. It'll be a left-handed shot put up and good. 3-pointer put up and good by Cale Murtu. And it's 3-0 in favor of Ridgeview. Just 30 seconds into the game as Joe Benson has it. Off to Will Luger. Zone defense for Ridgeview. Back it goes to Joe. Joe goes back to Will Luger. Kind of a 2-man passing back and forth. There's the 3-pointer up and good by Joe Benson. So that ties it at Harriman with the right-hand dribble. He'll bring it outside to Colpin. Colpin now driving to the right is Wunschel. Wunschel gets it back. Nice steal. Do we have a dunk attempt? Well, no, just we have a 3-point attempt because going in for the layup, he would have dunked, but he knew that he had someone right on him and actually fouled him, and so it'll be a 3-point attempt as Cherokee takes the lead by a score of 5-3. So Will Luger with his first 2 points and puts this one up. Good form, and he knocks down the free throw, and Cherokee leads it by a score of 6-3. Nice effort there by Will Luger as he tried to cut off that passing lane and knocked it out of bounds. And the ball is played in. It is into Harriman. Cade Harriman, a senior, penetrates. Works the right-hand side. A 3-pointer's up, no good. Will Luger, outlet pass goes to Joe. Off to Trey, up and good. Boy, that was a nice effort there by Cherokee with a fast break, and Cherokee leads it 8-3. So Cherokee coming out shooting the ball well, as it'll be on the outside. It goes to Colpin, almost knocked away by Will Luger. Harriman gets to the left hand. Now they'll put it up in the corner. 3-pointers up and good by Gabe Chen.
Trayson Price, I think.
Oh, Price.
I should probably be keeping stats here. I'm just kind of sleepwalking here.
Okay. All right, they'll work it inside, and shot is put up and good there by Levi Pingle. So the Braves now lead it 10-6. As we'll have Trayson Price will be outside. Tyler Colpin, rather. Now they'll work it. Drive. That'll be an extra step That'll be an extra step called on Kyler Wunschel, a junior. Cherokee with a 4-point lead at 10-6 with 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Jacob Hodgson has it. Off to Joe Benson. Joe across the timeline. He'll work the left-hand side to Will Luger. Back it goes to Joe. Now Trey on the right wing. Moving it around the perimeter. It'll be Will Luger. Dribbles between the legs. Gets it back to Joe. Will fires a three. No good off the front of the rim. And here goes Price with the ball. Ball knocked out of bounds. Excuse me. That was Copeland with the ball. Goes out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, so it'll belong to Ridgeview. So we have John Jennis coming in and Aiden Comstock for the Braves. Ball to be played in on the far side as they bring it out to Wunschel. Wunschel, several dribble, double dribble.
So who am I missing? Joe Benson hit a three. Will Luger hit. I remember he got an and one play, and Levi Pingle hit a bucket. That gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. I'm missing 2. Did Will hit one to start?
Do you have Trey?
Let's see.
Trey hit a 2-pointer.
Oh, yeah, Trey did hit a 2-pointer.
Off that nice pass from Joe, yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking when that play happened, you think those two boys have ever done that before?
I don't know, but Joe had a nice drive, and he finishes, and the Braves are up 12-6. So the Braves doing very well here offensively. Just a few seconds. Braves lead 12-6. Joe puts it up. It is good. So Braves lead it 13-6, and the ball is played in now to Wunschel. Wunschel goes deep in the corner to Harriman. Shot up and good.
Nice drive.
Nice shot. Cade Harriman, the senior, gets the field goal, and it's 13-8 Cherokee. Joe Benson has it off to Cade Harriman. Cade backs up, to Jacob Hodgson. Hodgson now will go in the middle to Will Luger. Gets it off to Aiden Comstock. Not quite. Tried the three-point attempt. Wunschel with the rebound. And here's the pass. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Nice interception by Aiden Comstock. So he'll get in the books with a steal, but unfortunately stepped out of bounds.
A steal and a turnover.
That's right. That's the sacrifice. So playing it in, it'll be Gabe Chance. Chance gets it out to Harriman, directing traffic. He works it on the left-hand side to Clausen. And dribble, shot is put up, no good off the front of the rim by Price. And Cherokee now with a kind of a control break, getting it down in a hurry. Jacob Hodgson on the outside, dribbles to the left. And they'll get it on the right-hand side. Joe fires for three, just barely misses. And the rebound hauled off by Chance. Gabe Chance, and he gets it off to Price. Price with a nice job, drives to the bucket, makes it. And it's now 13-10 in favor of the Braves. And they try to go to John Jennis. And John dribbled it out of bounds.
Too far deep underneath in the baseline.
Right. All right, so 3-point lead to Cherokee, 13-10. 3:36 to go in the opening quarter. And on the left-hand side for the Raptors, it will be Wunschel. Now comes around on the right-hand side to Price. Now there's Harriman with the drive to the bucket. He's aggressive driving to the basket. Cade Harriman. And it's now 13-12. Braves by 1 with 3:12 to go here in the opening quarter. Will Luger fires for three, right at it. We were right behind that in this new gym here at Ridgeview. And he knocks down a three, and it's 16-12 Cherokee. But coming right back and hitting one on the right baseline is Gabe Chance. And it's a 2-point ball game, 16-14 Cherokee. Hodgson gets it to Joe. Joe threw it. He didn't realize that Jacob had started to go inside.
Trey Benson and Levi Pingle back into the game. Joe and Jacob will take a break.
Okay.
For the Braves.
Ball to be played in with the basketball. Playing it in was Clausen. Gets it off to Harriman. Harriman handles the ball a lot. They'll get it back around the perimeter. It's Price. Trayson Price. And I think we'll have a foul on Cherokee, I think before the shot. Yes, it's before the shot. So the ball to be played in by Caden Clausen. Clausen gets it underneath, driving toward the bucket, and a foul on Trey Benson as he fouled Gabe Chance. Chance would have had the layup, but Gabe will have to earn it from the free throw line.
Gabe just a 33% free throw shooter, but hey, it's early in the season. I would guess he's maybe 1 of 3.
It's up. If that's true, he's now up to 50%. He knocks down the free throw, and it's just a 1-point lead to Cherokee, 16-15. Still 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Next free throw is up, and this one no good. And Trey Benson with the rebound gets it off to Will Luger. Will works the right-hand side off to Trey Benson. In the corner, back it goes. Aiden Comstock brings it out. Good ball movement. Will Luger fires another 3. So Will Luger shooting the ball extremely well here in the first quarter. And it's 19-15 Cherokee. They'll work it off to Price. Jump shot off the dribble is no good. John Jennings with the rebound for the Braves. John, just a sophomore, gets it off. They'll work it in the right-hand side. It goes to Aiden Comstock, and they'll bring it back to Trey Benson. Decides not to shoot the 3. Will Luger drives, puts it up, good. Banks it off the glass. So Will off to another real good start here. He's
up to 11 points.
Right. He has had just 2 really good games so far this year. And we have spinning move to Harriman. Tries to go inside, knocked out of bounds by Trey Benson. He tried to go inside to Travis Weiss, who's a senior in the lineup. All right, so we have Joe and Jacob back in the lineup. Looks like the starting lineup back in the lineup for Cherokee. Underneath it goes. A good hesitation, but missing that time was Clausen. And there we have it, Will Luger. Oh, nice pass. Nice cut to the basket for Jacob Hodgson, and Jacob gets the ball. 23-15 is the score. Braves leading it by 8. Here goes Harriman with the drive. Left hand gets it off. Joe Benson in the corner. Step back is up. That's way short by Will Luger.
A little bit of a check there.
We'll forgive him for that one.
Yeah, we'll let it slide.
He had a defender kind of flying in at him too. Threw him off a little bit. All right, so we have the ball being played in by the Raptors, trailing Cherokee 23-15. Wade Harriman with the left-hand dribble goes back to the right. And there'll be a screen out front. They'll work it on the left-hand side. Goes off to One Shoal. Shot up, no good. Tip up is up, no good. And it's off of Cherokee, apparently, as Caden Clausen, just a sophomore, missed kind of a short one there. But it will be played in by the Raptors, trailing Cherokee 23-15. And we're waiting for the pass inside. Joe Benson with the steal almost. Well, he tried to throw it off the legs of Clausen. Now it'll be Harriman with the ball for Ridgeview. Up and no good. And the rebound goes to Joe Benson. Gets it to Will Luger. Lays it up and good. Had a defender or he would have dunked it, but another big quarter here from Will Luger. And it's 25-15 Cherokee. Clausen has it batted back. Nice job. I think that was Joe Benson with the block. And the pass goes just a little bit later. He would have had a layup for Trey Benson.
It's too bad the Braves had a 3-on-1 opportunity there, but the one defender for the Raptors was in the kind of right in the middle, the one spot where he needed to be. 8.6 seconds to go.
All right, so the ball to be played in by Trey Benson. Knocked loose. And driving toward the bucket. It is up. It is no good. And Levi tried to get back in bounds. He had the right idea. He's smiling.
And Mark Hurd, coach for the Braves, is even kind of laughing.
Yeah, you've got to. He was out of bounds, and but he got the ball while he was in the air, so of course that's not going to count. So there we go. Harriman has it blocked. Nice job. And so at the end of one quarter, Cherokee Braves 25, Ridgeview 15. You're listening to KCHE FM 92.1 and Fuller Digital.
I'm Cherokee head wrestling coach Austin Tyler.
The Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
Club scholarship winners.
Sports Rehab and Professional Therapy Associates in Cherokee and Storm Lake.
You probably use your garage to house a few toys, store your vehicles, and stash away some totes. At Buck's Garage in Holstein, his garage is used for one purpose: to keep you rolling down the road safely. Buck's Garage began because of a love for wrenching and the need for affordable fair service work. Tune-ups, brake work, new tires, and oil change, and right now, AC work to keep you cool. Whatever you need, call on Buck. Buck's Garage. His garage is your garage. Buck's Garage in Holstein.
5-15.
Good quarter for Will Luger to start the game off.
For sure. Gets it into Gabe Chance. They'll work it on the left-hand side. Spin move, and picking up his dribble that time is Price. They'll bring it back outside. Wunschel gets it now in the corner. Driving baseline. It'll be a foul, and we'll have a free throw coming up. Couple of free throws coming up. Did you catch who the foul was on?
I didn't. I was adding up Will's points. 13 points in the first quarter.
All right, free throw is put up and good. There'll be one more free throw coming for Gabe Chance, just a sophomore.
Guessing that was probably foul number 2 on Trey Benson. Aiden Comstock into the lineup.
Next one up, also good. 2 nice free throws, good form. And it's 25-17 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. On the right-hand side is Joe Benson. He'll slow things down, get it in the corner to Aiden Comstock. They have a little triangle, get it back to Aiden Comstock. Long rebound goes to Cherokee. Will Luger spots for 3. This one's no good. Tip-up is up and good.
Was that Aiden or Levi?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
They were both right there. If we could just go down and interview them.
I'll give it to Levi, I guess. I don't know. Levi had a smile on his face, so I'm going to give it to Levi.
All right, so the ball played in. Braves lead it by 10, 27-17. On the right-hand side, it goes to Joe Benson. Joe gets it to Will Luger. Nice pass. They had a couple of nice passes, but then the pass to Aiden Comstock over in the corner goes out of bounds. Turnover on Cherokee, and the ball to be played in by Ridgeview.
Look at this move here by Coach Hurd.
Here we go. Just like at Emmetsburg, I'll have to figure out who all's in the ball game.
Got Lance Pingle, Alex Cohn, Hurd, and John Jennis in.
All right. So the Braves sending in 4 different players. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover as Kyler Wunschel could not handle it. So the ball to be played in by Lance Pingle.
Cade Harriman re-enters the game for the Raptors for Gabe Chance.
All right, so here comes the ball. They'll work the left-hand side to Cohn. Cohn with a bounce pass. Will Luger still in there for Cherokee. He's the only one that didn't go out. Underneath it goes to John Jennis. Nice move. Will it fall in? Boy,
it didn't want to.
All the way around the rim, and he got the soft roll, and Cherokee leading it by 12 at 29-17. Braves swarming on defense as it'll be outside to Price. Trayson Price, a couple of dribbles. They'll keep it back outside. Price puts it up. Oh, nice form.
Good shot. He's up to 8 points.
That's right. He's a junior. And it's 29-20 in favor of Cherokee. And it'll be Cohn. Gets it back to Will Luger in the middle. They'll get it outside to Cohn. Good.
Nice 3, Alex Cohn.
Nice 3 by Alex Cohn. It is 32-20 in favor of the Braves. 5:53 to go here in the first half. They'll work it in the corner, and they'll bring it back outside, almost to Seal. Jacob Hurd almost got it. Harriman gets it in the corner. One-Chill puts it up, no good. Battling for the rebound. There's a short shot on the left baseline, no good. Missed by Price. Cherokee has the outlet. It's Cone. Gets it off to Will Luger. Fires a three. No good this time. Oh! John Jennis. Nice tip in as he got up there. He was kind of at his apex and just went ahead and knocked it down. So the Braves have their biggest lead, 34-20. So the Braves off to a pretty good start here, Keith.
Yeah, and really it's Will Luger and your guys that are, let's see, you got 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9, and 10, 11
right.
coming in and helping off the bench, providing a really good spark. So if you're Coach Mark Hurd, this crew that's out there right now is running really well together. Do you go back to your starters, or do you give these younger guys a few more minutes here? That I think they've earned it.
I would guess they might. Well, looks like Jacob maybe is coming back in. But I would think they would leave them in a little bit longer, but maybe not.
Looks like Aiden, Joe, Levi, Will, and Hurd.
Jacob is still out
Hurd.
there, yes. So kind of a mixture. All right, so the ball to be played down on the left-hand side. They'll bring it. It'll be Harriman gets it over. He gets a return pass, drives to the bucket, good at penetrating. He gets it outside. Now it goes Harriman. I think maybe there's a pushing foul.
Push foul.
Yeah, about at the free throw line where you shoot a free throw.
Jacob Hodgson will come in here. You traded Jacob for a Jacob.
That's right. All right, so the ball to be played in by the Raptors, trailing Cherokee 34-20. Driving in the middle, shot will be put up, tipped around, and it'll be Aiden Comstock with the rebound. Joe Benson. Joe works the left-hand side to Will Luger, penetrates, dishes it off, saved on the outside. Now they have it back to Will Luger in the corner. Underneath, it goes down at the underneath is good job by Joe Benson. Cut toward the basket, got an easy pass and got the layup, and Cherokee leads it by a score of 36-20. Harriman with the ball. Again, expect him to penetrate, and he'll work it on the outside. Shot at a three is no good. I think we'll have a foul on Ridgeview.
Yeah, Trayson Price was wrapped up with Levi Pingle. 4:29 to go, second quarter. This game moving pretty quickly.
Moving along pretty rapidly, and we have 5 fouls on Cherokee and 3 on Ridgeview here with 4:27 to go in the first half. Braves lead 36-20. It was very close in the first quarter. Braves have pulled away a little bit. And it'll be Joe Benson. Joe works it in the corner. Underneath it goes to Levi. Gets it outside. Jacob Hodgson knocks down a three. Nice recognition there.
Good ball movement again.
Absolutely. Looking pretty sharp. We talked about maybe would be a little rusty after 9 days. I haven't seen that. And we'll have a foul called, I think, on Jacob Hodgson. That'll be number 6. So next foul, it'll be Ridgeview going to the free throw line for the rest of the half. Braves lead 39-20. We'll check and see who we have coming back into the lineup. We have Travis Weiss, and also coming back in is Gabe Chance. So the ball to be played in outside by Clausen. And underneath, it's a nice pass underneath there, and Clausen with the basket.
His first 2 points.
His first 2 points, and it's 39-22 in favor of Cherokee. Joe Benson gets it to Jacob Hodgson. In and out, no good from about 15 feet away. Good hustle by Levi, but
who touched it?
I think
going to be Ridgeview Raptor ball.
Yeah, they're not calling a foul. They're just saying, or they are calling a foul. No.
Nope.
All right. All right, so the ball to be played in by Clausen. And he gets it into Gabe Chance. He'll work the left-hand side to Harriman. He puts it up, no good. Levi Pingle with the rebound, gets it off to Joe. Joe Benson dribbling with the right hand, gets it off to Will Luger, fires a three, no good. Offensive rebound to Comstock. Aiden Comstock gets it out to Jacob Hodgson. Now outside in the corner, the three-pointer is put up and no good by Joe Benson. Here goes Harriman. He'll go in for a layup. He took it all the way down and finishes 39-24, Braves by 15. Driving, shot up good. Nice job that time. Getting the layup was Will Luger.
15 points for Will.
He's up to 15. Had the big first quarter. They'll bring it back to the outside to Chance. Chance works it now in the corner to Harriman. Harriman penetrates. Has the ball stolen by Aiden Comstock. Here goes Will Luger. Will goes up there and finishes. Also got fouled. He'll get the end one.
And it was kind of like Will knew that defender was right behind him, kind of slowed up to get a little contact to get the chance for the and one.
So he's on the free throw line. Cherokee's offense really effective here tonight. They lead 43-24. Will puts it up. No good off the heel of the rim. Ball knocked loose by Joe, but picked up that time by Weiss. Now they'll work it in the corner to Harriman. Harriman fires a three. Good.
Nice move.
Real nice move. Looked like he was going to drive in, and he just stepped back and hit the three. Outside, Aiden Comstock. That one's going to miss. Levi Pingle taps it back, but it goes to Ridgeview. And picking up his dribble. Now there's an interception, and we'll have it up and no good. But
I think they were planning to do that.
Yeah, I think so too.
It kind of went off the backboard and then the heel of the rim, but Will was right there.
Will could get the stuff. That's
slam
right.
it.
We have it travel down here. But yes, he put it up and it actually hit part of the rim. I don't think he wanted it to. I agree with you.
Which I thought, I almost wonder if Jacob can dunk it himself. I'm sure he probably can, but he knew Will was right there. See if this is a full or a 30-second timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Braves lead here 45-27 on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Just got out of my car and I'm almost out of gas. I was going to do it last night, but I just got too busy. Wait, hold on. I'll go to A&A Food and Fuel on Highway 59 in Holstein. I'll just fill.
State purpose of visit.
Well, our tractor's going to kick the bucket this year.
Searching internet for new bucket.
I don't need a bucket.
Provide bucket color preference. Red, yellow, taupe, magenta. Oh, wait. They are out of magenta.
Robots don't know you. We do.
I could do a quote on a new one.
With us, getting the right coverage starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Berenice Lamas today.
Through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., there is curbside delivery, and they are now open for inside seating, with social distancing, of course. So maybe you need an energy spritzer, Pango smoothie, or peanut butter mocha. Or maybe you want something a little stronger. They do have a selection of beer and stuff to mix. And don't forget about the homemade goodies, Corner House 101 South Main Street in Holstein.
All right, 1:41 to go here in the first half. Braves lead 45-27. Left-hand side goes to Joe Benson. Now it goes to Aiden Comstock on the right side. Jacob puts it up and no good. Hodgson, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ridgeview, kind of up and over the back. And 1:27 to go here in the first half, and Aiden Comstock will play the ball in for the Braves. And he gets it in, easy one, for just lobbed it up in the air for Will Luger, and Will Luger with an easy two. And it's 47-27 Braves leading by 20. Here's Harriman, and a double teamed as they'll get it back outside to Weiss. Now Harriman drives to the basket. He'll get fouled.
Will Luger up to 21 points here in the first half, and at some point, teams are going to start getting a little bit more tape on Will and kind of realize what he can do, and he's going to start. I mean, he's already getting double teamed a lot of the time, but you might, start seeing more pressure applied to Will.
All right, the free throw up hits the front of the rim and falls in for Harriman. And it's 47-28 Braves.
Cade having a good first half, up to 10 points.
And the next one is up and no good up front of the rim. And John Jennings with the rebound for the Braves. Off to Will Luger. Will with the left-hand dribble gets it off to Aiden Comstock. And they'll work it. Back it goes to Will. To Jacob Hodgson in the middle trying to hit John Jennings. And now we have the drive is up and no good by Harriman. Braves get the ball back. Here's John Jennings. John goes up and
he'll be fouled.
He got fouled. Yes, he did get the ball, but there was certainly some body there too. All right, 42.4 seconds to go. And on the free throw line is John Jennings. It is up and it's good. And Braves lead 48-28.
John off the bench with 5 points here. Always provides a nice spark for the Braves.
Next one is up and good. So 49-28. So the Braves close to a half 100 here in the first half. And they'll have it off chance. There it goes to Will. Let's see if Will can get it over 50. Gets it off to John Jennings. Gets it outside Levi Pingle. Here's Jacob Hodgson. Puts it up. It's no good up the front of the rim. And with the basketball is Chance to Harriman. Harriman, nice dribble behind his back. He'll get it over on the left-hand side to Weiss. Now around the perimeter. Back it goes to Wade Harriman. Chance puts it up, no good off the front of the rim. And Cherokee has the rebound. And the bounce pass goes to Jacob. And it's up and no good at the half. And so Cherokee leads it by a score of 49-28 at halftime.
Looking at the scores for the Cherokee Braves, you've got Joe Benson with 5, 6, 7, 8 points here in the opening half. Will Luger, 21 points for the Braves. Alex Cohn with 3. Levi Pingle with 4. Trey Benson with 2. John Jennings with 6 points coming off the bench. Jacob Hodgson with 5. For the Ridgeview Raptors, you have Caden Clausen with 2. Trayson Price with 8 points. Gabe Chance with 3. Cade Harriman with, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Kale Murtu did hit a 3. That was the first bucket hit for the Raptors. So here we are at halftime, 49-28. We'll step aside here for a couple moments and be back. John will have an interview with a couple of the girls who won their game 68-45.
You want to take their picture?
It's a good thing you made the bus tonight.
Yeah.
32 points.
No, deep breath. Just a deep breath.
Harper's always nervous.
Farm Bureau Financial Services, we build relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau 833 and out of road at 712-264-2931.
All right, we are back here at Ridgeview at their new gym, and we have Kenna Mongan with us. And Kenna, one of those nights where the old three-pointer was really going in, and but anyway, as a team, you got up to that 13-0 start, and that kind of helped.
Yeah, that felt really good. You know, it's always good to have us start that way because then we're just in a good momentum and we're passing to each other and hitting shots. It's a good feeling.
Exactly. So can you tell in warm-up that your three-pointer is going to be on, or you like a lot of people say, I don't know, sometimes I don't shoot so well in warm-ups and it starts to go in?
I had no idea. Earlier we had a shoot around at like 11 and I couldn't hit anything. And then I came here and then warm-ups weren't great, but then I missed my first couple and then the rest kind of went in and I was like, okay.
Yeah, and this is, you're going to have to remember this is a real nice gym. Probably the only time you'll play here because you play each time, but it is a fun gym. And all in all, it was a game where you were ahead by 10 at the half, kind of expanded the lead a little bit in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, we started off strong, and then we influenced like a new press that we just worked on for 4 days. That worked for us, but there was a little couple moments there. The backside help just wasn't there, and they scored. But I thought we fought back really well.
And this was a game, the first game you played like in 9 days, and I thought maybe you might be a little rusty. Maybe the first couple of minutes a little bit, but everything worked out well.
Yeah, rusty is the word I would use, but we weren't. We were so ready to play, and it was like 10 days without a game was a long time.
And needless to say, next week will be a busy week.
Yep.
You've already, a couple of weeks ago, on an interview, mentioned Estherville Lincoln Central is coming to town. They're very good on Tuesday. And then, of course, a busy week because you'll have the makeup on Thursday with Storm Lake and then at Western Christian. So are you ready for 3 games in a week?
Yes, it'll be a long one, but we got it.
Oh, okay. And then after that, it slows down just a little bit. Well, yeah, I think there's just one more game, before the Christmas break. But anyway, congratulations on the nice game. And it's really nice when you have, when you think about it, Molly had the big night, the one night, and Lexi had a 26-point night. You had a 32-point night. So, between you 3 guards, if you get one of you cooking, that really helps.
Brandon always says he says in the locker room after the game, you never know who is going to go off,
And
so
that's
we're hard
right.
to scout.
Yeah, that's for sure. Kenna, congratulations on the game. Thanks a
Thank
lot
you.
for coming up. All right, and we're going to have Harper. Harper, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So how'd you feel like on the game you got off to the 13-0 start, so that kind of relaxes you a little bit?
Yeah, we usually just do good once we start good, but if we start slow, then it doesn't.
It's tougher.
Yeah.
It's tougher, that's for sure. And so you kind of kept building on the lead, had a 10-point lead at the half, and had a good second half. And I thought you had a couple of real nice moves there. I remember a left-handed layup and everything. And then you hit a 3, and so you like to get those threes once in a while.
Yeah, I was starting off slow kind of with my threes. They haven't really been hitting lately, but it feels good to finally hit one.
It does, and like I said, with the team, there are a lot. Even Eddie hit a 3, so so you've got a lot who can hit 3-pointers. So anyway, so you are ready for next week. I know Estherville Lincoln Central, Storm Lake, and Western Christian. That's let's see, 2 of the 3 are on the road, and so 3 conference games. So you won't have any big gap like you did here, where 9 games, 9 days. So anyway, congratulations. Nice game. I think you had a nice 9-point game. So congratulations. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Okay, Harper Benson and Addie Piggott. And Addie, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So how do you feel like it does really help, doesn't it, when you have get off to a 13-0 start?
It really does.
And so how did you feel like not playing for like 9 days? Did it feel like you were tired of practicing?
No, not really. It was just pretty fun.
Okay. But anyway, how'd you like the gym?
It was pretty good.
Nice new gym here. I don't know if have you ever played in the other gym here, the smaller gym?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's kind of a small gym. Everybody's kind of on top of each other, so this one just looks a little bit bigger. But anyway, how did you feel? What did the coaches say about the whole game?
They were pretty impressed, but they're still not satisfied because we have harder competition.
Exactly, you have harder competition, and that doesn't matter how well it goes. There's always something the coaches can find that you can do better. But boy, Kenna was hot tonight, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
She sure was. So that really helped. 32-point game. So anyway, Addie, thanks a lot. You're playing real well for a freshman. Thanks a lot for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thanks a lot. Is Brendan here yet? Not yet. Okay, thanks, girls. And we'll go ahead and take a break and be right back.
A farm and or ranch.
The land's been on my family for over 100 years.
Family history irrelevant. Generating plan.
Don't you need to see it first?
Negative. I have acquired visual. See?
Nope. There are some things only humans can do, like visit your farm or ranch to know exactly what you need. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Alex Conover, Denise Van Dusen, and Berenice Lamas today.
I'm Darren from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Fabrication. Our company was built upon making the best in residential and commercial grills, and we still do. But we have grown, added laser cutters, and expanded our services to offer fabricating and manufacturing of just about anything. We use only the best products. No shortcuts are taken, which means a better result for you. We'd love to help manufacture for you and your company. Please check us out online at holsteinmfg.com.
Here at the Holstein Manufacturing, we make the last grill you have ever done to me. From our roll top backyard grill.
Find out if the Ridge is right for you. I think you'll be surprised and impressed. They've made some pricing changes to bring you the most affordable independent living option in the area for what you receive. 2 words that sum it up: all inclusive. 3 home-cooked meals a day, cable, internet, utilities, a fully furnished kitchen, and various size apartment options. Is the Ridge right for you? Schedule a tour and see for yourself today. The Ridge in Holstein, in Ability Independent Living Community.
The area for what you receive. 2 words that sum it up: all inclusive. 3 home-cooked meals a day, cable, internet, utilities, a fully furnished kitchen, and various size apartment options. Is the Ridge right for you? Schedule a tour and see for yourself today. The Ridge in Holstein, in Ability Independent Living Community.
And we have Brandon Slaughter with us. And Brandon, congratulations on the win. Helps when you get off to a 13-0 start, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just thought we played good tonight. We started off fast. It seems like this year we've been kind of struggled getting out of the gates, and I tell the girls that, before the game we just need to start and go out and have a half like we did, the first half to start like we did against Galen in the second half. And the kids adjusted, I thought, with their shooters, they didn't hit their shots, and our press was effective, and I thought we did a good job at that. So. All right, good. And Ken Amongan said this is her favorite court. Was she on fire or what? I don't know. She must like it down here, 7 threes and 32 points, and she was on fire. And the greatest thing I thought tonight is I thought the kids really showed, they knew she was on fire and they knew she was hitting shots, and they gave her the basketball. Sometimes we can be a little bit selfish or complacent, but I thought, the girls, Molly and Lexi, and even our post girls, inside, Abby and Anna threw the ball to her, and they knew she was hot, and she was on fire tonight. It was awesome to see that. When you think about it, Lexi had a 26-point game. Molly had a 25, so it's been nice to have somebody really warm up. Yeah, it is nice. Molly had a nice night. Lexi's had a nice night. Kenneth's had a nice night. Anna Paulsrud's had a nice night, and good things are happening. Abby had to play with the Voss girl inside. I thought the Voss girl was a nice player, and she's, like I was telling Keith, she's a monster on the boards. And that was our biggest thing, is to try to keep Voss off the boards, and we did that for the most part. But she's still a good player, and just I thought everybody played their roles and did a good job on it. And needless to say, next week is a big week, and I know Esterville Lincoln Central, just looking at varsity bound, they're off to a really good start. Yeah, they're rated third in the state for a reason. They got a nice point guard in the Stokes girl, and she's just a freshman. So, we're going to have to play good. We're going to have to prepare for that game. We're going to have to make shots. It is nice to be back at home on our home court. So, it'll be a fun one Tuesday night. It's going to be real interesting to see how that turns out. Then you've got the makeup on Thursday at Storm Lake, and then at Western Christian. So all in all, a pretty hectic week, but I think the girls were ready to play after about 9 days without playing. It's just nice to get back and get back in the gym. Just instead of beating on each other the whole time, beating on somebody else, if you could say. But it's just nice. The kids were ready tonight, and I thought they come out and did the things we wanted to do. We executed our game plan, accordingly, and we beat a good team tonight, which I'm excited about. And how'd you like the gym? It's a nice gym. This gym is beautiful. They've done Ridgeview's got a nice facility down here, and even the locker rooms and everything are just really nice. And I'm excited for them. It's neat down here. Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Brandon. We appreciate it. Congratulations on the win. Thank you. All right. So we're back into action here, a little bit over a minute back into the third quarter, with Cherokee leading it by a score of 51-28. I know Jacob Hodgson had a two-pointer here earlier. As we get the headset back on Keith, and we'll work it outside. 3-pointers up and good. Joe Benson having a nice night. He's up to 11. Good. He's in double figures. So the Braves lead 54-28. And Harriman works it on the right-hand side. It goes off to Colton, driving no good, and Trey Benson with the rebound. And they'll work the right-hand side to Joe Benson. Joe, nice move. Goes up, but I'm afraid it's a
charge.
That's too bad.
He couldn't have, he wanted to maybe take an extra step, but he had that plant foot down.
Well, and there were two people there. You couldn't veer off to one side or the other. He pretty much was just kind of like his hand was caught in the cookie jar, and he's probably going to get a charge, and that's exactly what happened. 54-28 in favor of Cherokee. Braves girls won earlier this evening, and the boys leading 54-28. Harriman drives a little bit too strong, and the rebound is hauled off by Aiden Comstock. Gets it to Joe Benson. Joe falls to the floor. That was Will Luger.
Everybody just kind of got tangled up with each other.
They got tangled up. There's nowhere to go. That's right. So the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be played in by Ridgeview. So playing the ball in for the Raptors will be Kyler Wunschel. Left-hand dribble on the outside by Chance. Now they get it back to Harriman. Back to Chance. That's Gabe Chance, and he works it. Now they'll go around the perimeter. Wunschel. Now they'll go underneath. Ball stolen by the Braves as they'll work the right-hand side up to Trey Benson. Gets it back in the middle. Nice drop-off, and Will unfortunately misses that one. Just a little bit too far underneath on the pass that time from Jacob Hodgson, and they'll work it out. There's a three-point attempt. It's up and good. From the outside, the three-pointer is put up and good by Kyler Wunschel, and it's now 54-31 Braves. And we'll have the ball on the left-hand side to Trey Benson. Now it's Jacob Hodgson. Trey tries to go in the middle. Ball lost, but nice move. Just picking up the errant pass was Levi Pingle, and Levi gets the finish, and he was fouled. So he'll have that and one. Braves leading by 25 with 4:43 to go in the third. And here comes the free throw attempt up, in and out, no good. And the rebound goes to Harriman. Harriman, left hand now goes back to the right, back to the left, as they'll go stopping is Clausen. And there's the outlet, goes off, and shot put up no good. Nice follow by Trey Benson. Good hustle there, because you just never know whether your teammate will make that shot or not, and he didn't. Clausen has the ball, and he'll work it on the left-hand side. It's Harriman. Harriman works it around the perimeter and knocked out of bounds. Good hustle that time by Trey Benson. So the ball to be played in by Wunschel. Gets it to Harriman. Harriman dribbles between the legs, puts it up, no good, doesn't get the roll, and the rebound to the Braves. Jacob Hodgson, good job with the crossover dribble, getting it out now to Aiden Comstock, gets it underneath to Levi Pingle. Can't finish, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
And Levi typically, undersized for a post player in the paint, but he is a strong kid and not afraid to go in and get in the paint on the inside with the big guys.
All right, so Levi at the free throw line to shoot two. Puts the first one up. It is good. And it's 59-31 Braves. Braves with that busy week next week, just like the Brave girls. So there'll be 3 doubleheaders, and we hope anybody that would go to a Cherokee home game would come to the one on Tuesday night. Should be two really good games. Another free throw's up and good, and it's 60-31 in favor of Cherokee. Levi comes out after the free throws, and the rebound is played in, that time to Cale Murtu. Now they get it back to Clausen. There's the long three is put up and no good. And here we go with the ball off to three-pointers up and good. Boy, that looks so smooth when he gets a chance, and that was Will Luger. with a three-pointer, and the Braves have expanded their lead to 63-31.
Just a 30-second
Just a
timeout.
30-second, okay.
Thanks.
But again, the Braves off to a pretty good start here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Will Luger's got 3 points here in the third. Joe's hit a 3. Levi Pingle's added 4 points. Jacob Hodgins added 2. So, yeah, the Braves are really off to a good start to the second half here.
All right, 63-31 the score, with the Cherokee Braves in the lead. It was real close in the early going. In the first quarter, I know that Braves may have even fallen behind by a point, but then they really expanded it into a good lead at halftime and have done well here in the third quarter. So the ball to be played in by the Raptors. It'll be played in by Gabe Chance. Chance gets it into Clausen. Wunschel gets it outside to Chance. Now around the perimeter, driving. No way he could hit that shot. That was Trayson Price running out of room. They come down to this edge, and the same thing there as Will Luger was too far underneath. He gets it off to Aiden Comstock. Aiden has it knocked away, and Joe Benson fires a 3. Good. Boy, that just looked good. His three-pointer and Will's three-pointer has looked real solid here tonight. Braves lead it by 35 points.
Maybe Kennemongan gave them some shooting tips. She only hit 7 of them in the girls' game.
Right. Yeah, and like on the interview there, Brandon said, and one thing that the girls kind of knew, she was kind of on fire, and they were looking for her. All right. So it should be a continuous clock here as the Braves have the lead 66-31, and they'll get it off to Will Luger. Back it goes to Will from Joe Benson. Nice teamwork as Joe cut in and got the pass from Will Luger. So Will gets the assist and Joe gets the basket, and it's 68-31. Driving is Clausen, no good. Rebound to Aiden Comstock. Aiden has a few rebounds here tonight, doing a good job on the boards, yeah. And they'll get it back outside, and it'll be Joe in the middle to John Jennis to Aiden. Good ball movement. There's Aiden in the corner, misses, and the rebound is taken off that time by Murtu. Now they'll go on the right-hand side, stepping back for a 3, and missing that time is Wunschel, and the Braves with the rebound. Here's the outlet to Aiden Comstock, and well, he had no chance to make the basket, but he's get 2 free throws out of it.
I like the full court, running the floor, get out in transition.
For sure.
So yeah, Aiden going to get 2 free throws here.
Free throw is up, and no good off the front of the rim. All right, and so we've got Alex Cohns coming back in, Jacob Hurd, Lance Pingle, all coming back in the lineup. So in the lineup are those 3 plus Aiden Comstock at the free throw line and John Jennis. Free throw is up and no good. And the rebound is hauled off that time by Chance, Gabe Chance. Now good hustle by Aiden Comstock. He broke up what could have been an easy layup. 68-31 Cherokee with a running clock here in the third quarter. And the ball goes underneath. Shot put up no good. John Jennis has the rebound, has it knocked away but gets it back. And Alex Cohn with the ball for the Braves. Has a little tape on his right hand. And turnaround shot by Jennis, no good, a little bit short. Outlet pass here to Wade Harriman. Good hands by Aiden Comstock there. Knocked it out of bounds. And the clock continues to roll as the ball will be played in by Tyler Colpin. And he gets it out front. Again to Cade Harriman. Harriman with a right-hand dribble. Gets it in the corner. Harriman will drive. Put it up. No, he won't. He'll go to Colpin. And off the dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebound is taken off. And a three-pointer is put up and no good by Chance. And still another rebound for Ridgeview with just 12 seconds to go in the quarter. And we have a double dribble.
And they stop the clock. Now they'll start.
And that might be it. Let's see if the Braves realize by the time they get the ball, the quarter is
Ref's
going
not
to be
going to hand
over.
it to him.
No. He just barely hands it to them, and that ends the quarter. Cherokee 68 and Ridgeview 31. You're listening to KCHE FM in Cherokee and Fuller Digital.
Find out if the Ridge is right for you. I think you'll be surprised and impressed. They've made some pricing changes to bring you the most affordable independent living option in the area for what you receive. 2 words that sum it up: all inclusive. 3 home-cooked meals a day, cable, internet, utilities, a fully furnished kitchen, and various size apartment options. Is the Ridge right for you? Schedule a tour and see for yourself today. The Ridge in Holstein, in Ability Independent Living Community.
Braves on your local sports leader, KCHE. I'm head football coach Tony Gunter, asking you to please show your...
I'm Mike Clausen, operator of the Holstein Supermarket in Holstein. I say operator and not owner because I think my customers really hold the true ownership. Without great customers and their support, I would not have a business to own. My staff and I work hard to give you a great selection, a fair price, and a clean, updated store. You can buy groceries anywhere you want, so I thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket. If you are not yet a valued customer, we would love to have you become one. At the Holstein Supermarket, we value you.
And Cherokee, is that their first foul? Second foul. Second foul this half, and there are 4 fouls on Ridgeview. We're down to 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Braves lead 70-31. Driving shot is put up no good by Clausen. Excuse me, not Clausen. Putting that one up no good. Yes, it was. Caden Clausen.
Caden Clausen, a sophomore.
Yeah.
6'2" sophomore, has good size.
Right.
Thorson and Henry Luger come into the game.
All right, Thorson and Luger in, and John Jennis and Aiden Comstock come out for the Braves.
I think we'll see this group of boys here play quite a few minutes here in this game.
All right, they get it under in the, I believe he was fouled, and the basket counts. It was Gabe Chance.
Yep.
And he'll go to the free throw line. So we'll stop the clock at 6:54 to go. Cherokee leading 72-33. Gabe Chance, a sophomore. And he puts it up and good. Ball to be played in by Jacob Hurd. Gets it into Alex Cohn. Alex works the left-hand side. Takes a dribble. Now they'll have it to Lance Pingle. Nice pass in the middle to Thorson, but he has a shot blocked. And here comes Ridgeview. Driving with it is Clausen. Puts it up. He's falling to the floor. Put it up and wouldn't quite drop, so the Braves have the rebound. And it'll go right-hand side to Jacob Hurd. That'll be Cone. And Henry Luger puts it up no good. Had to be something. I think he stepped out of bounds that time.
He's going to stay with the Braves.
Going to stay with the Braves. That was Grant Movall. And the Braves playing the ball in as we hit the 6-minute mark here in the ball game. Braves lead 72-34. And they'll get it in the corner. Now they'll bring it right-hand side to Henry Luger. Gets it into Thorson. Ball knocked away. Here's Harriman. Harriman on the left-hand side. Brings it back outside. Has it off to Price. Back to Harriman. Price. Splits the double team. Puts up the shot, no good. And the rebound goes off to Cherokee. Lance Pingle has it. Off to Jacob Hurd. Kind of penetrates, and let's see. He has the shot blocked.
Going to stick with the Braves here.
Braves play the ball in beneath their basket. Alex Cohn to play it in for the Braves. And he gets it outside to Jacob Hurd. Off the dribble, almost put up the 3. Lance Pingle puts up the 3, no good. And evidently there's a foul. but it will not be a shooting foul, as it'll be foul number 5 on Cherokee, 4 on Ridgeview. So the Braves been picking up some fouls here. There's the ball stolen. Alex Cohn puts it up good. Nice finish after the steal, and the Braves lead 74-34. 4:33 to go with a continuous clock. Ball kicked loose and picked up by Lance Pingle. And let's see the ball on the court.
Logan Thorson's going to get a whistle.
Logan Thorson's going to pick up a foul as he fouled Cale Murtu. Okay, so we have coming back in, Clausen is coming back in along with Gabe Chance. So the ball played in by Wunschel. Now they'll bring it back outside. It'll be Clausen. Clausen around, knocked out of bounds by Alex Cohn. Down to 3:45 here to go in the ball game. Cherokee leading 74-34. And it'll be outside. Chance goes now spinning. They'll bring it back outside to Chance. There goes Wunschel. Misses the long 3. Offensive rebound. And it'll come back to Chance. Now in the corner. Driving shot will be put up no good off the dribble, and grabbing the rebound, who just misses shot, was Travis Weiss. And we just heard, we're quite a ways away from Mark Hurd, but I just heard him say, get the rebound. Okay.
Yeah, we could hear Coach Hurd from up here.
That's right.
Which the Braves, they've been struggling to get the rebounds here.
All right, this one is up no good.
Thorson knocks it out of play. Well, they're going to say it's Cherokee ball.
Wow, it looked like he...
I thought Logan hit it out of bounds.
All right, so the ball to be played in by Cherokee, leading by 40 with 3:04 and counting. Ball to be played in by Alex Cohn. Gets it into Henry Luger. They'll work the right-hand side. Go to Thorson. Thorson to Pingle. Outside. Jacob Hurd for 3, no good off the heel of the rim. And here comes 3-on-1. Oh, behind the back pass. Whoa. Ooh. That was a behind the back pass from Cale Murtu. And to Travis Weiss, yes.
He forgot his Globetrotter uniform at home.
That's right. 2.5 to go. It's 74-36 Cherokee. Right-hand side, they'll go underneath. Shot goes out of bounds. All right, so clock continuing to run while we have players coming in and out. See, we have into the lineup for Ridgeview, a new number, Dwayne Winkle. There's a shot deep in the corner, no good by Lance Pingle. Knocked loose, Cherokee has it, and put up and good. A basket by Henry Luger. And it's 76-36, under 1:50 to go here in the ball game. Goes out of bounds, and have 2 more coming in for the Braves. Logan Stillwater and Danon Laux, both freshmen.
I'm going to run down and kind of explain to Coach Hurd how to get up here, have him send up a couple guys. Because it is kind of confusing, this new spot here.
I know it. All right, so Cherokee has the ball outside and driving toward the basket, and getting fouled is Danon Laux. And let's see, I don't believe, well, they're saying he was shooting because there aren't, oh, it is. No, it's not enough fouls on Ridgeview, so puts it up and good. And 77-36 Cherokee. And the next free throw is up and good also. 2 free throws for the Braves. 78-36 Cherokee as they work it on the left-hand side to Weiss. Now on the right baseline, shot no good, and the rebound is hauled off. And there we go on the left-hand side, Henry Luger. as we hit the 1 minute mark here in the game. And it's Ridgeview with the basketball. They work it in the corner. A three is up and good for the Raptors. That was Caden Beatty. And it's now 78-39. Henry Luger dribbles behind his back. Now goes on the right-hand side to Lance Pingle. Now it's off to Jacob Hurd. They try to go inside, and there's going to be a jump ball or a foul. They will continue to run the clock because it's not a shooting foul. So Henry Luger to play it in for the Braves. And they get it on the outside. Drop pass. And it'll be Jacob Hurd. Right-hand side. It goes to Lance Pingle. And the shot's up no good. 7.2 seconds to go in the game. Cherokee leads it 78-39. Lance Pingle on the line. Free throws up and no good. Battling for the rebound. It's Lance Pingle. Fires one up, a three-pointer. Goes out of bounds. That'll end the game. Final score is 78-39. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. You're in tune with KCHE FM 92.1 and Fuller Digital.